'Twas the fight before Christmas, and all through the ring, the fans were sobbing because Lily and Garcia can't sing.
The Sharpies were polished by the SFTS crew to honor the standouts and the hated ones too.
The marks were all nestled, all snug in their threads, while visions of Netflix were all danced in their heads, with the script in our hands and the cameras alive.
We hit live before this recap so that we don't get fined.
When out in the IWSC there arose such a clatter, we sprang to the timeline to see what was the matter. To the comment sections we flew like a flash, to argue the best in wrestling in an anonymous troll class.
Then down in the rumble, the crowd felt the heat
When Jey Uso won it,
and the fans yelled out yeet.
we marched on to Vegas for Mania's bright light.
Prepared for the biggest of all wrestling fights.
But the script flipped a page that left us in shock,
When Cena turned heel,
and he sided with The Rock. But SummerSlam came with a redemption story, as the Nightmare won back all his gold and his glory. Now Punk finally holds gold as the year hits its end.
Brock and Roman Reigns battle for best part-time men.
Chop heard around the world, the sleeper locked tight.
No Super Cena to save him that night.
Gunther held him tight while the crowd gave a shout.
But the man who never gives up, with a smile gently tapped out.
I surrender to Gunther that silenced the crowd. The end of the hustle, he saluted and bowed. So stand up, you performers, you stand out, you stars, from the technical wizards backstage, pros and these bars.
The winners are chosen, the ring work will be graded, the best of the
And the rest
year.
are gonna get shared.
So don't tackle like John Cena.
Stay here for the night. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good
All right, man. Merry Christmas to everybody, man. Welcome in to the Sharpies. You know what I'm saying? We are going to get into the Sharpie Awards. Got my boy Yellow. We're gonna swap places, man. We're gonna switch places, man. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Introduce everybody, man, to the rootinest, tootinest, gun shootinest, jerkinest, lurkinest, it's a workinest, restartingest, fartingest podcast that there ever will be, man. So, man, what's up with you? Yellow? How you feeling, bro?
I am good. The end of the year is upon us. End of the year awards season. We're coming up on that soon. So, man, we trying to get out there first, man. I think we are the first official, unofficial, semi-recognized, not even noticed award show of the year. So
Yeah. So listen,
none of these awards are real and we don't matter. So yay. No.
Here's what I think we should do. I think the first thing we should do is get set a standard, because I noticed this hasn't happened in the podcast space. So you would consider yourself my peer, correct?
Superior, yeah.
Okay. Superior. All right. But as my peer, you've seen our podcast work. So hold up real quick. You've seen our podcast work. Quickly give a short review of our podcast. What would you say about the podcast?
Ghetto AF.
Okay. And as your peer, sir, I would say that we do some pretty outstanding work. I think we have pretty clever ideas. I think we are on the cutting edge a lot of times of interest and intrigue. So as two peers who have reviewed each other on the podcast, I think we can officially say that Shooting from the Script is the first and only peer-reviewed podcast on the internet.
Yes.
Right? Yes. Yeah. So that's another notch to put on our belt. Not only that, but we are eventually going to get on the PWI list of podcasts, or we're going to make it one way or the other. We're going to be on the BWI, PWI, HWIC, HBIC, HNIC, BMI, BLT,
BLT.
BMX. Yeah, we're gonna be on every possible list, man.
HGTV.
HGTV, exactly. CTV, Elemental
Right.
P, ABCD. But man, shout out to everybody, man, that will catch this sooner or later. Man, I want to introduce you to the Sharpie Awards. So, what are the Sharpies, you ask? I know Yella's asking. I'm here to tell you. These Sharpie Awards are for the best in show, the best in heat, the best angles, the best ring work, and the best performance, and other yearly standouts. Those are the Sharpies. And a sharp shooter. Aha. Yeah. And from the script. Sharpies are writing utensils. So, we got the little triple, double, triple entendres popping off, man, because we are the rudeness, tootness, work shootness.
Dude, sidebar. Yeah, and if you haven't watched, we sidebar. So be prepared.
Sidebar live. Yeah.
Dude, great pun. Did you know there was a national punning championships? Like a national and a world punning championship?
I need that.
No.
I need that in my life.
Bro, I don't know.
I was meant for that.
Yeah, yeah. I could at least contend, but you can win.
You know what I'm saying?
I was here, like the dominant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
The damn run of it. But you
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they call me Big Pun in the
Let's go.
linguistic streets, man. So listen. Man, so that's the Sharpies, man. We are definitely going to get into it today. Maybe a little side action. We are known to it. I do want to just jump right into it, unless Yella has something else you want to dive into. You want to jump right into it. We do have 25 categories. 25 categories a hit.
25 awards.
25. It's 2025. So we are going to hit all 25. Yeah.
Let me give y'all some inside baseball. We discussed this, right?
Let's go.
He was like, so what about 20? I was like, nah, about 5-6 categories of work.
Did we?
Yes.
Oh,
like,
okay.
no, like 5-6 categories of work. Not only did he do 20, he did 25.
I mean, listen. I think any true award show worth its salt should have at least 10 categories. But I didn't remember the conversation, and I went ahead and went ham. So, but I think these are reasonable categories. We're not taking it too seriously. So we don't have to have like really long deliberations. There's not going to be any jury. There's not going to be any judges. It's just us oops. You know what I'm saying? Day one, just us oops. But I will do this. I will reveal my Christmas imagery. Merry Christmas, all of y'all.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. All right.
Yeah, we got Krampus, aka Stephanie Vicker. We got the Grinch as Gunther. We got Roman Reigns as Santa's little helper. We got Jack Frost Cena, John Cena, John Frost.
We got
Old King Cody. Old King Cole was Mario Soul. And we got Rudolph, the drunken red-nosed reindeer, Jay Uso.
Yeah.
Sauce.
Yeah, bro be in there. Bro be at the eggnog quick, bro.
Don't eat up, boy.
He be on it.
He be on it.
Jay, keep Jay away from the eggnog, bro.
Then we got the man, Santa, Becky Lynch with Mrs. Claus, Seth Rollins. Something we working with, man. But listen, man, let's jump into the first category. Since we have so many, my bad, I didn't even remember having that conversation. So, we got a lot of categories to hit too. But we are going to go through the show category. So the show category is going to be best pay-per-view. Hold up real quick. Best single event. The best single event of the year. Now, most of this, because I don't think Yella watches AEW. I think I'm the only AEW watcher. Yella probably stays tapped in mildly, but not.
I lurk. I watch. I watch like a Batman brooding from the corner. So I'm like, I watch with a scowl.
Got you. So most of this is going to be WWE heavy. We'll throw some AEW in there, but show of the year. So Yella, what do you think is your show of the year? Your best single events?
Well, to be perfectly honest, I'm gonna be super biased with this answer.
Okay.
super biased, and we
Let's
kicking
go.
it off the right way. My favorite event, show of the year,
Mm-hmm.
absolute best show of the year, 11th Hour by C3 Ultimate Wrestling.
Okay. Okay. So he's jumping straight to the independents, skipping the the
Yes,
pros. All right.
yes. There's probably a couple contenders. I don't think AEW puts on complete shows enough to ever get show of the year. Um, WWE has some good shows
Mm-hmm.
overall, but nothing nothing stands out, right?
Okay.
So more moments than shows. I would say that
Yeah.
we'll have a problem when we get to the moment part.
Mm-hmm.
But no, man, with C3 Ultimate Wrestling presents the 11th Hour. Um, I think it was just a combination of years of 2 years of story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All the important players in C3 was involved. Arguably, one of my nominees for match of the year, Renee Van Peebles versus Amina Belmont.
Man, come on.
Definitely went crazy. And then
That went hard.
and then and then of course the 8-man elimination for control of the company.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? As far as I know, that was the only match for control of a company this year.
Okay.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
rocks
So
with it.
yeah. Put me down for the 11th hour, man. We are
Okay.
C3.
Okay. Now listen, because I spent all my time preparing graphics and overlays and stuff like that. I actually didn't review the shows that I've watched this year, so I have a bit of recency bias. Man, I will say you can pretty much put any NXT show as my. I'm going to stick to the majors. I'm staying out of the independents. Almost any NXT show this year. So I'm actually just going to go with the most recent that featured NXT people. Will be this last Saturday night main event because it's the first PLE where I actually enjoyed every single match on a card and didn't want to skip a match or fast forward through. This is the only show all year where every single match on the card. Yes, it was only 4 matches, but every single match on the card in a major, not an independent, where I wanted to see every match. So I'm going to go with this last Saturday night's main event because I wanted to see every person that was wrestling in the match that they were in, and not just having to feel I had to deal with the other person. I wanted to see Oba fight Cody because I wanted to see Cody get sunned. I enjoyed that. I wanted to see Javon Evans and Leon Slater. I didn't necessarily want to see the tag champs, Styles and AJ and Dragon Lee, because really just because of Dragon Lee. AJ Styles is good. I'm not a big fan of Dragon Lee, but it worked. It was a solid match even with the botch. Oh my god. What it was Sol Ruka. Sol Ruka's amazing. I want to see Bailey get more shine, but the botches. My girl been botching. She been botching lately. But I wanted to see the match. I enjoyed the match. Outside of the botches, outside of finishes, I really enjoyed all the matches on this card. So that would actually be my match of the year because I wanted to see it going into it, and I wanted to see it while I was watching it. I didn't get turned off during it. I can't think of another event where a lot of AEW stuff, it was just too long. I didn't want to see half the matches on the AEW card.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's what always hurt me specifically with having an AEW show of the year because look, I'm never gonna nominate an 8-hour show for show of the year. I'm sorry. That's just it's too much.
Yeah,
it's too much.
Because there's no way to keep it. There's no way to keep it interesting without just building on spots on top of spot, and it's really spot heavy, and it's not really good matches. It's just like, oh my god, it's like mind blowing spots.
Yeah, the spots be crazy, but like I said, and that's not to say they don't have good. The problem is that they don't have great matches buried on those long, super long shows. So,
exactly. Yeah.
Come on, Tony, knock it down in about 3 hours, and you probably win show of the year next year.
Mm-hmm. If he could condense it to that, he should really model what WWE is doing. Have a 3-hour pay-per-view and maybe have it every 2 weeks. Like cut the cost down to like $25 and then split that card and just roll every 2 weeks. Have one of these $25 events with half of the card
instead of one 8-hour pay-per-view.
Because their roster's too deep. Their roster's so deep. Like, quit charging 50 for a pay-per-view and have a stack lineup on one card, stack lineup on another card, just split it up. Because they typically do 2 main events a month anyway. There's one's a pay-per-view, one's not.
Yeah.
They typically do Dynamite and Collision.
They do like a special.
Together.
Yeah.
Yep.
They'll do a special.
That's
and then
basically
like
a paper. Like, just do that.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you want to do a free, the Dynamite Collision combined, and make that pretty much a super card,
Super show.
I'm still with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still with it. So again, mine would definitely be this last Saturday night's main event as my show to you.
No, I agree. That would follow my number 2. I didn't want to be as like on the news, like you said. I didn't want to show recency bias.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we had to have a major choice, it'll probably be their last match. John Cena's last match. His whole show built around him. Mm-hmm. Like you said, another combination of a years-long story. You know what I mean? Me personally, I stands me some long-term storytelling. You know what I'm saying? Long-term booking. So that's a good choice. I'm with that.
Okay. All right. Now let's move over to the promotion of the year. Now, you've already which company had the best overall year? I think we have to eliminate TNA because all their belts were held by WWE people, so they should pretty much be eliminated from contention. But I'll start first on this one. Which promotion is, again, I'm going with majors exclusively, but which company had the best overall year for me? I am honestly going to go with AEW. I prefer a lot of what AEW does, and they got the belt out of the Death Rivals. Like, just single-handedly moving the belt out of Jon Moxley in a briefcase, just doing that one storyline change alone, I'm going to give AEW the promotion of the year. WWE had too many fumbles. It's like they're DQ for me. TNA, again, like I said, all their belts were handed over to WWE. I didn't get to see a lot of AAA. Every time I try to watch AAA, it's in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. So I could just watch the matches, but it's really hard for me to get into AAA with that. I don't see CMLL anywhere. And there's who am I else thinking? Who am I thinking? I'm missing somebody. There's somebody I'm thinking about. Oh my God. Well, it doesn't matter. Those are
like
most of the
Japan
ones.
or something, probably like New Japan.
Yeah, it's like New Japan.
Like
I don't watch New Japan. There's somebody else I would try to catch. If it wasn't TNA, I thought it was somebody else, but it may not be.
That's going to be our goal in 2026. We're going to get Rashawn on some Japanese wrestling.
Man, that'd be crazy. And I'm willing. I like some Joshi girls. Like,
that's the gateway. That's how I got you. That's how I got you in. That's how I got you in last time. Yeah. No worries. We got you.
Yeah. So for me, it'll be AEW. AEW has definitely been my more. I'm looking forward to the show every week. I'm looking forward to their shows as opposed to WWE. I'm only looking forward to NXT. So that's my show promotion of the year. So what about you, man?
Contrary to what you're saying, I probably would go TNA.
Okay.
I probably would go TNA just because of the successful relationship between them and WWE.
Okay.
You know, the same kind of agreement and relationship played out with AEW, and it was a flop.
Okay.
Of like major proportions. So like you see the way that is, even though like, and I get it, I know you was like, but a bunch of the NXT people had TNA belts. Yeah. That's okay because it's an invasion storyline. Right. Same way YPW ended up getting all the SWF belts. Like that's got to happen within the storyline, right? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it was a lot of give and take, right? Yeah. It was a lot of give and take. No, you didn't really see TNA people winning a lot of the NXT belts
at all.
I don't think anybody did, but
the Hardys won the tag champ. The NXT tag champ.
There you go. Okay, yeah. Look, they the Hardys, so I just automatically like put them in the WWE category though. Like they still WWE talent to me. So, but yeah, it's like that. So, and then that gave us some opportunities to see some things that we've kind of been asking for, especially like older fans who was watching around like 2010 through 2020 and stuff like that. We got due to the relationship with TNA, we got to see Dolph Ziggler come back for the last time is now tour. We got Zack Ryder back. You know what I'm saying? For the last time is now tour. You know what I'm saying? You got to see people who went over, who's gotten released and gone over to TNA, which I think that's their plan. That's how they do things, which is why I don't really trip over WWE releases anymore. Remember how people used to get mad about that shit? Yeah. That's why I stopped tripping over that shit. Because one, it's plenty of places to go. But two, they literally just go over to TNA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they're still working with WWE. So it's like Mustafa Ali can get released, get signed by TNA, and end up back on WWE TV just like that. You know what I mean? So no, TNA definitely promotion of the year, man. Hell of a bounce back because it looked like they lost their owner, Scott D'Amore. Not died, he just left. Like he was running the show, you know what I'm saying, at a hot peak, and he left, and then they kind of kicked off this resurgence. And he started bringing everybody in and doing all this other stuff and working with WWE, and yeah, they held it down. So shout out to TNA, man. Good year, solid year for sure.
Okay, and I thought about the other promotion. I was trying to remember. I can't find them, or I don't see them anywhere. Is Ring of Honor, ROH? I don't see them anywhere except when they come on AEW. I don't see them, so I don't even know where to find them. But I didn't care enough to go looking either. So.
Yeah, that's basically AEW's TNA.
Yeah. But I know I like Athena. I like Red Velvet. I like to see more. I like to see more of ROH, but I haven't cared enough to go looking. But because they come up on AEW.
Shout out to.
And a lot of
shout
ROH
Red Velvet though. I was gonna say shout out to Red Velvet. That's my newest Facebook follow. I follow like her IRL page. That's under her real name.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What's up? Yeah.
You just get to see her kind of like chill IRL type shit.
Okay. Pass that info.
Yeah, she a big nerd, and I like it.
Yeah, pass that info. Yeah, pass that along. Pass that info along. What up? Naya in the building. Welcome to the Sharpies. Welcome to the Sharpie Awards. Good to see you. We are moving on to just a really quick show of the year. I went with this last Saturday night's main event because I wanted to see the entire card. And Yella went with C3's 11th hour. C3's 11th hour. And promotion of the year, Yella went TNA unexpectedly. And I went with AEW. Now, the Cinematic Award. Now, the Cinematic Award is the best production value video package or vignette of the year. The not on the spot promo. There's something that they cut something together. Okay. What is yours? Your best?
Ooh, I wish I'd have kind of had a little advance on
heads up on this one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna see if it was this year because I know which one. Let me see.
Okay, let's see. Because it was something they put together. It was something WWE.
Never mind. Dang it.
What did you have? What was you looking for?
The Shinsuke anime.
Oh, the animated. Yeah.
Last year. That was last year. 2025. I was like, that was dope.
Let's see. That's a good. What's yours? Give me a second.
Let me see. It's tough. Tag promo or vignette. Because again, I didn't go looking for stuff ahead of time, so I'm trying to come up with it off the dome too. The best promo or vignettes, I'm trying to think, and I got a feeling like it might be NXT too. You know, I'm gonna give it. Okay, nope. I'm gonna tell you, Montez Ford, the one he posted on IG. That may be cheating. Okay. I'm gonna go Montez Ford, the one he put on IG.
He been killing it though. Yeah, he been killing it. Yeah, he definitely has.
Do I get an award? Yes. Fan Sharpie of the Year award goes to Best Chatter. And
yeah, Yeah.
Yeah.
Biggest Joseph Ira credit fan
Yeah.
award goes to Anaya.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I would go. That Montez Ford was captivating. That's the best time I seen him. And it was like for me, it showed me like, oh, he does deserve a different type of promotion than he's getting inside the company.
Mm-hmm.
So I would go that one.
Let's see if I had to go like cinematic or something that was shot like around the ring, but not necessarily a promo.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
It's tough. I know
Oh
that
no
Charlotte
no.
split screen. Tiffany Charlotte split screen was one.
Yeah. Okay, that was really good.
Mm-hmm.
That was really good.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say it just came out. It just came out a couple weeks ago. You had shared it in the Discord, and I know you're gonna hate me for it.
Let's
So
go.
what? That vignette they shot at Drew's house when they was
Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was
negotiating
good.
the contract. Yeah.
Yeah.
When Cody pulled up with the home invasion.
Hey, Merry Christmas, ass!
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure. For sure. Because you would think, right, like outside of the realms of kayfabe, like this is how we go. Like, going up to your
Mm-hmm.
crib, like it should be
Mm-hmm.
on. Like we shouldn't wait till we get to work to fight.
Yeah.
Like we just fighting. We just so happen to be fighters. We just so happen to fight for a federation, but
Mm-hmm.
like beef, man, you got really like beef. I'll pull up to your crib.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I like that. It was good. Good. I know it's gonna sound
Yeah.
bad. Acting. It was good acting by
Yeah.
Drew, and I like the interaction with Drew and
Mm-hmm.
Nick
Yeah.
more so. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was good. It was
Yeah,
good.
yeah. And then Cody came in, crash out, Cody, downloaded.
Another person who's had some good vignettes would be Tony D'Angelo down at NXT.
Mm-hmm.
There was one with Jada Parker's had a couple decent ones.
Oh, I know who. You know what? I'm sorry.
Let's
I'm
go.
sorry.
Yeah.
This is why I say I wish I would have had an advance because then I would have been able to expand my mind as far as I just did. Everything Tony Storm did this year.
Tony Storm, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, everything Tony Storm did. She's the
Yeah.
timeless one. Everything she did, all her vignettes, her promos was off the chain. So yeah, the cinematic award goes to Tony Storm for everything she did this year.
Tony Storm is good. I even like Samoa Joe on this heel turn because he's Samoa Joe. He's been doing his thing too. So there's been so many, man. It's hard to just choose one because as soon as you think of one, another one comes to mind. The first Kabuki Warriors, when they got back together and they was cutting them in Japanese, that was their best promos when they were doing them in Japanese. They felt more threatening. So, I mean, there's been so many really good ones, but yeah, Tony Storm has definitely been amazing.
Yeah, shout out to Tony.
The first Naomi vignette. The first after her heel turn, the first proceed with caution.
Mm-hmm.
The first proceed with caution. Come on, man. Woo, come on. So would be when Jey Uso beat Gunther. So a TCA. What is TCA? I'm not sure what it's.
Again, shield shot.
I'm not sure.
Or the folded up. The taco award, the burrito for best roll up. Go.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna revise mine. I'm gonna go with that first Naomi. The first proceed with caution.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. She was in her look. Oh, TCA, the cinematic award. Got you. Yeah. All right.
When Jay beat Gunther.
Nah, so it wouldn't be a match.
It wouldn't be a match. We talking about something that was like a vignette, a video shot, something outside of the ring, something
like a promo, a promo, like the ones I do for C3, where it's them talking about stuff. That's like it's that the promo,
but away from the ring, not the ones in the ring. It's
not when they grab the microphone.
Yeah.
So not like when Joseph Ivor Credit took the microphone and was yelling at the kid, "I'm gonna be champion." Not that. It's like when he cuts the videos and we put them up as fight centers. It's like those. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Nail. I'm gonna go with Nail. Okay, cool. The best weekly TV show. Now, I know it's gonna be hard for you because you watch clips. But what is the best weekly TV show? Or do you want me to go first?
Best weekly wrestling TV show. Well, it
Yeah.
would be Shooting from the Script,
Yeah, yeah.
but you know that's just
And okay, again, we're the first and only peer-reviewed wrestling podcast. So
yeah,
there's that.
yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. You synced it. You synced it live.
And scholarly and peer-reviewed. If you're looking for a scholarly and peer-reviewed wrestling podcast, it's us.
We be your peeps.
Yes, sir.
We be
Best
your
weekly TV show. For me, it's hands down NXT. All year, NXT. I ain't got to think about that one.
I can probably see that. Like I said, I don't watch the weekly shows, but the way I'll go through your filter, since you actually detail watch the weekly shows through your filter, I would say NXT was probably the best weekly show. And most people say that too. And for like a couple of years, it has been just simply because of the fan reaction, simply because of that. You know what I'm saying? People love NXT. You see a lot more clips of NXT through anything, mostly because of Jada Park, but and not her, but yeah, NXT.
Yeah. Not for me. I'd rather watch NXT 3 times a week than 3 episodes of any other show. Like Dynamite, SmackDown, Raw. I'd rather watch 3 episodes of NXT.
Okay.
They're just more fun. They're just more fun.
Okay. Now I'll do this, right?
Okay.
Because I do work most nights, so I miss that's kind of one of the reasons I don't watch a lot of the weekly shows.
Yeah,
I listen in, right, on some streams. So I'll give credit where credit is due. I don't know if you had this in.
Okay.
Probably best wrestling streamer or whatever type shit.
No.
Okay, cool. So since I do take in the shows in some form or fashion, on the major scale, shout out to Mini Portable. That's who I watch my that's who I filter my WWE through.
Okay.
And man, shout out to No Dirt Sheets, man.
And that's why I would go to. That's what I listen to.
Yeah, on the you know what I'm saying, more localized side.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to No Dirt Sheets. Always entertaining. The funnest part for me might piss some people off, but it's always the funniest part. They be so far behind in chat. They be so but they read every comment, and that shows their dedication to like their community. They read every comment. It don't matter if that comment was 30 minutes ago.
Yep.
And they'll rehash the conversation.
Yeah, they will.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what impresses me, because when they read the comment, it'll take a second, but they'll recall where they were in the conversation when that comment must have been put in. It's like, I don't know how they do that, split their brain like that, but they do.
Yeah, they always come back to it, man. So shout out to No Dirt Sheets, man. That'll be my official choice for best weekly TV show.
Yeah, so Mini Portable. I'll pick up the No Dirt Sheets from my side. That way y'all both get the SFTF Sharpie Award. All right. So moving on, we have now listen, because I got into it with JD from NY. I don't know if you know about him on YouTube. A big
You said you got into it with him?
Yeah, in the comments.
When did we?
It wasn't anything big. It wasn't anything big. So listen, he believes that heel turn of the year and heel run of the year are different. And so we have 2 awards here. So there's heel turn of the year and heel of the year. And my point is, this is a new phenomenon. Nobody had a separate heel turn, heel run until Triple H started fumbling heel turns. Anybody that had a heel turn was somebody that had the gravitas. Like, people turned heel, but they might have turned heel, but maybe nobody cared. But when Shawn Michaels turned heel, you're going to have a good heel run. People don't have bad heel runs. If somebody gives you the title, you had a heel turn, you had a good heel run. Then you don't. That's new. When somebody turns heel and it just goes nowhere, that's new. That's not normal. That's not normal. When a face turned heel it automatically was captivating because they took somebody like Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, somebody turning heel. It was a big thing. So there was no way to make it, there was no way to fumble the heel run. I was like, so I was telling JD, like, no, you want to separate them, but that's just because of this year, because of Triple H. I can't think of anybody else who had a major heel turn where they didn't have a good heel run. That's odd.
Steve Austin.
He had a bad heel run?
It's panned across like
really
wrestling historians. Yeah, when he shook Vince's hand.
Oh, the Authority?
No, I'm talking about it was, I can't recall the year, so they probably gonna really kick me in the balls. But it was at the end of WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? This shows you where my wrestling knowledge is. I can't tell you which WrestleMania it was, but I can tell you what happened.
Yeah.
Right.
I got you.
So they shook hands. He turned heel on The Rock. Everybody thought The Rock was gonna go back with Vince and all that other shit, but it ended up being Stone Cold. That's how he ended up doing the whole invasion angle or whatever. And he was with Deborah and he was with Vince. He was tweaking. He was also injured a lot during this time too. So this is probably where a lot of his character work came from.
Gotcha.
He just went crazy. He wasn't necessarily a heel. There's a lot more funny shit than anything.
Okay.
But he was just hanging around the bad guys. It wasn't even necessarily.
So everybody says that was a bad heel run?
Right. Plus it was anti-Stone Cold, right? So it was basically how everybody felt about John tapping out. Is how everybody felt about Stone Cold shaking.
Because he was anti-authority. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah,
then going with the Authority.
Yeah.
Going
so
corporate.
that's So, but you are right in the sense of when I'm thinking about it. You are right. Not too many like major league heel turns, like major heel turns fail. There's been heel turns that flopped, but not for those reasons. Like I'm thinking I'm thinking somebody like the Street Profits, right? They tried to turn the Street Profits heel, but they're likable. It's one of those things, right? So you can always alter that. But I can't think of too many heel turns.
So here's where my semantics will go in. See, for me, like JD has a different semantic than I would. He wants to separate heel turn versus heel run. I don't believe that's a good separation. What I think is a good separation is a heel turn versus turning heel. So thinking back now, that's gonna sound silly, but listen to the rationale. Like going back into WWE 2K, remember how you could change somebody's role? That's turning heel. Anybody can do that. You just change your role, you start acting different, you start cheating, you start dressing different, you start talking different. That's just turning heel. Anybody can do that at any level, at any time. That's just a function of changing your role. But then turning heel is when somebody that is supremely liked does something so drastic that it shakes the wrestling community. That's an event. Turning heel is, a heel turn. A heel turn is an establishing moment that defines a character, as opposed to just turning heel. Turning heel is like, it could be a soft relaunch. It could be you come back from injury and you're different, like Shinsuke did when he came back with the helmet on. But a heel turn is a defining moment where there is an act that establishes everything has changed for this person. So like for me, that's my semantical difference between the two. A heel turn is the Marty Jannetty getting kicked. Or you know what I'm saying? Like that's a heel turn. Anybody can turn heel. Lots of people turn heel, like you said, the Pride. That was them turning heel. That was the Street Profits turning heel with the Pride. And it just wasn't going. Because they never had a heel turn. They never actually had a heel turn. They didn't do anything that solidified the heel turn. They didn't beat anybody up. They didn't attack anybody. They didn't start cheating. There was no heel turn. They were just trying to turn heel. And that's hard to do. So that's my semantic argument for that. But I get what JD was saying.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear your explanation. I kind of I'm thinking y'all kind of saying the same thing, but I hear where your distinction is. Yeah. I definitely hear where your distinction is. So, all right, let's get into it then. So,
heel turn of the year. Let's go.
You can lead this.
Let me go first. All right, now listen.
Because this definitely you leading with the schematic. So let's get to it.
So there are a few of note for me, if I'm
Mm-hmm.
doing nominees on this one, is obviously New Day. There's John Cena. There's R-Truth. There's Naomi, and I would even say this. I would even add this Samoa Joe. I would even add this Samoa Joe because it was kind of sudden too. It wasn't a cinematic, but it was like, oh, you got the title. I'm a heel now, and I'm gonna take you out. I loved it. It was subtle. It wasn't overplayed, and it was nothing drastic. It was just beautiful because the entire faction, the entire ops became ops immediately. So it was beautiful to see Powerhouse Hobbs, and I think Shibata is the other guy. Just everybody turned heel at once because this other dude got the title. I loved it. So that was just me.
Yeah.
But those are my and they added what's his face? The baby face dude. Oh, Taz's son.
Hook.
Hook. Yeah, there was like a double heel turn because he was still a face. He was still a face, and they thought he was the op of the ops. But then he turned on Hangman.
It was a heel turn on a heel turn on a heel turn.
It was heel turnception. It was heel turnception. I was like, yes, I love it. So, but my favorite by far, oh my God, I don't think it's in here anymore. I broke my neck. New Day.
Was that this year?
I'm pretty sure it was. Hold up.
Was that this year? It was early this year.
Nah, no, it was late. Okay, it was like 2024. It was December. It was December 2024. So it missed the cutoff. Okay, missed the cutoff. So, okay, so that means I gotta fall back. So I've been putting all that on H in 1 year. Okay, so I gotta take that off of H's head. That was 2024. R-Truth was definitely this year.
R-Truth's heel turn was definitely this year.
Yeah, Cena's was definitely this year. Now Cena's was a big one, and I think I got to default to the most major left. I got it because they were both botched, so I got to go with John Cena's because that was a career defining moment.
Yeah.
Heel turn of the year, outside of New Day for me because they've been faces for so long, and I love them. It's got to be John Cena since that was last year.
Yeah. Now the crazy part is I'm definitely going with John Cena for sure. And here's why: all the other nominees were heel already. Now, granted, John Cena was heel.
Yeah,
he was heel long time
ago. But not as this John Cena either. Wasn't he like the Thugonomics one at the heel?
Yeah. Even he was a face though at some point. We talking about first John Cena.
Yeah.
Like with when he first tried to be a rapper. We ain't even talking about the prototype. We talking about like John Cena, the dude with the bright yellow pants and shit. And you know what I'm saying? Jeans with the big Timberlands wrestling and shit.
Yeah.
He could have had that. We got jeans and jorts. Let's be glad with what we got. We could have got a dude with big ass Jabot jeans and Timberland boots. But nah, man, that face John made,
man, that was beautiful.
Just before he Rochambeau Cody.
That was beautiful, man.
It was great. It's all time. It's epic. It's most people's like profile pick.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was an all-time moment right there that we witnessed this year. And it's simply because of the body of work. Like there was a build up to that face.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That took so long. Now, did it pan out like we wanted it to?
Nah.
No. But this is where the argument that y'all was having comes into play. You know what I'm saying? All-time heel turn on the heel run.
Yeah.
Yeah. I honestly wouldn't say it was the worst.
What?
It wasn't the worst. Because hearing how he described it, he was just like, hey, look, we had a plan, and like all plans, it got fucked. So here's what you got, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here's what you got. And yeah, no, it wasn't the worst, but it for the start, it was a hell of a drop off.
Yep.
It started at a 10 and it dropped off to like a 7. But that's a huge drop.
No, it was a big drop. I would definitely. So we both agree that John Cena is the Sharpie Award winner for the best heel turn. Let's go right into the best heel, heel of the year. So this would take everything into account. So the heel of the year, it definitely is not John Cena because they erased his heel run mid go. They just poofed it. That was egregious. And because they poofed his heel turn, they poofed R-Truth's heel turn. Because he didn't need to be healed because he was only healed to unheal John Cena. So two of the most interesting heel turns of the year just got poofed, which is super offensive. So heel of the year for me, I'm trying to think somebody who was heel the entire year and was on. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna come your way on this one because I hated him the entire year. Dominic Mysterio, Tom and Nick are my heel of the year. I hated them. I booed them. I rooted against them every single match they were in, and they end up winning 2 belts. It was ridiculous.
Let's go.
Tom and Nick is my heel of the year.
The greatest luchador ever.
King of the luchadors.
El Rey of the luchadores.
It's ridiculous, man.
So, as much as I would love to choose Dom, as heel of the year.
Oh,
as much as I would.
Sports Illustrated. Shout out to Sports Illustrated.
As much as I would. I'm actually going to go with Mercedes Moné.
I thought about her.
Heel of the year.
I thought about her.
Just the belt collecting and the whole kiss my ass of it all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The whole just screw you. I'ma win every belt there is, and she's losing them now, which is cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? She's
quietly too. Not a big,
not a big fanfare, which I don't like. I don't like either. That I don't like either. That I don't like.
Listen,
but we're not here
little
for
fanfare.
That.
She lost them to little fanfare.
No, she did not win them to little fanfare.
Nobody saw them. She just came with more belts.
But right, she just came with more belts. But she had a celebration every time she won more. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, like the actual winning of the belt had no fanfare.
Yeah. I mean, you know, she winning them on the show where it's not live and shit like that. But when she won it, they definitely made a big deal.
Yeah, she was having cake and champagne in the middle of the ring.
Yeah. She, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, when what's her name? Windsor? I can't remember her name.
Yeah,
Windsor just won. Yeah, when Alex Windsor just won the belt from her. Yeah, they had a little moment. They brought her daughter in and stuff like cute. That. Yeah, but you know, they shoot her ass back where she gotta go because we still got Mercedes Moné. We got her now. We just want to get all these belts off her so we can just work with her. We're gonna eventually give her the belt. And she's gonna do all the things over here. So thank you. Bye. Type deal. You know? Which makes her more heel to me. Which is gonna make her more hated. Because she really just getting all this extra shit off her so she can go win. She with her having all of those belts, she can't win the AEW women's title. She can win the TBS title like she did. She can't because you gotta think she won AEW's secondary title.
Yep.
But everybody else is world champion.
Yep.
Everybody else is world champion. So hopefully don't use that in no promo AEW. I'm watching you. The second I hear that on your TV, I said it. Don't use it in a promo because that was a good promo. That was a good line. But no, heel of the year. Hell yeah, the way she's carried herself. Feel how you want to feel. Shit. Ain't no company's gonna commit to no wrestler like that if she ain't one of the best. So respect it. You know what I'm saying? Respect it as you see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And heel of the year for me, Mercedes Moné.
That's a good pick, man. I thought about picking her, but there was somebody I hated more because I actually enjoy watching Mercedes now. I flip flopped. I started hating Mercedes. Then I actually saw her in a few matches, and I was like, I saw what she did. She's not good as in watching her work. Like her work in the ring is not great, but I see what she does to protect the other wrestlers and make them look good. Because she made this one girl, some unknown person. I haven't seen her fight since she beat. She lost. I haven't seen her fight a single time on AW since she lost to Mercedes Moné. But she looked like a star fighting Mercedes, and I know that's Mercedes making her look that good. Otherwise, they'd have her on every week. This other person, and I was like, wow. And I'm like, that's got to be Mercedes pulling all this weight. Like she's a workhorse. Yeah. She's pulling these matches. Yeah, so I was like, that's dope. And her fight with Athena, it was crazy. It was crazy. Fight with Tony was good too, but like she puts on really good matches. I'm a fan of hers now, so she can't be my heel of the year because I'm actually rooting for her. So and that match with Red Velvet. Oh gosh, Red Velvet. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. But man, listen. Honorable mention to Gunther, man.
Honorable mention to Gunther. Yeah, he's. I think they're rebooking him the proper way now. That tap out to Jay, in hindsight, was a really poor choice. Like the direction they're going, because now it takes, for me, I can't get back into the believability of Gunther, not because he lost, but because he's talking about John Cena tapped, so he's a bitch. Well, you just tapped, so it's hard for me to, you know what I'm saying? I remember that.
Man, that's how it works. That's how it works. The Lulu, classic. The Lulu is a heel tactic.
I get it. I get it. Like for somebody like Mercedes Moné, the Lulu works. Gunther's supposed to be a big bad. He shouldn't need the Lulu. Like for me,
you don't think the Lulu work on the big bad? Oh, you don't. Okay, so you don't think that's the big bads have a certain level of Delulu, like Thanos? You don't think Thanos
but there's a type of Delulu,
right?
Like acting like what just happened didn't just happen. Like that's, I get it. It can work, but I wasn't expecting it from Gunther because of the way that he's been playing it. Like the way his character has been played this entire time has been very straight, very straightforward, very technical, very proficient, efficient. So it just feels like a slight departure for him to dilute that away. But I'll live with it. Y'all live with it.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. Turning the corner, brother. Turning the corner.
Speaking of turning the corner and people who need to, the Go Away Heat Award, man. So listen.
W transition.
Yeah. Going from heel turns, heel of the year, and people who just need to go away. They're getting booed out the building for the wrong reason. My award goes to Kehlani Jordan. Kehlani Jordan. She cut this promo in the ring. And it's funny enough, it was probably her best promo in 2 years. But they booed her mercilessly because they're tired of her. They were over, and her best work came when she was getting booed out the building. They're over her, and I love it because I'm over her. I've been over her. She does not need any more chances. Yeah, she's super athletic and she's cute, but she needs to go. She needs to go. That's Kehlani Jordan, on just pure principle, just needs to get cut. She should not have won the TNA Knockouts Championship. Should not have ever touched that belt. They rectified it. They gave it to formerly Jia Lee. Don't know her name now, but I'm cool with it. In a good match with those two and Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace did not botch except maybe one time during that match. Really good match. Really good match. The best I've seen Jordan Grace look in the ring and Kehlani Jordan look in the ring. It was a good match. So, man, shout out to them. Everything was corrected during that timeline, but she just needs to go away. That's my award winner.
I agree. I agree. It's a solid choice. My Go Away Heat Award is going to be very biased, and he went away, and I'm thankful because that's one of my moments of 2025.
No.
My Go Away Heat Award goes to Kevin Karrion Kross.
No.
Killer Kross.
No.
Killer Croc. Crocodile Dundee.
Don't do this, man.
I'm so glad he got cut. I'm so glad he got released. I'm so glad I don't have to see him. That's who I had go away Heat with.
Oh God.
And he went away, and I'm thankful. Yeah. I was so thankful. That was part of my Thanksgiving. But I was like, I'm thankful for my family. thankful for my health, and
Come
I'm
on, man.
thankful that Karrion Cross got cut. So yeah, my go away in. I mean, he's still in wrestling. I don't want him to die, but just don't be around wrestling anymore. Like I don't want to see you pop up in a wrestling capacity. You can go be a good human being. I'm sure you're a great guy.
Yeah. And you
Just
own his book. Shout out to you.
you owning his book is probably one of my worst moments of 2025.
Let's go.
To be honest with you, just to know that somewhere in my Amazon
Hmm.
library sits Karrion Cross's book makes me want to sue Amazon
Yeah.
or pain and suffering.
Yeah.
I feel like I got a case.
Because you haven't read it. If you read it, you'd be able to overcome those obstacles and those feelings because he teaches you how to fight through adversity in life. It's true. It's true.
I thoroughly hate you.
Shout out to Kurt Angle. It's true.
I
It's true.
thoroughly hate you, sir. I promise I do. But
Well, man,
so,
that's a good pick. That's a good pick. And Haiti Me is a great transition into rivalry of the year.
okay.
Now listen. There have been some great rivalries this year. I'm not even gonna lie. There have been some fantastic rivalries. I don't even know where to start with this one, honestly. So why don't you get us started? Who are some of your favorites, and then settle into your rival of the year?
Okay. So I guess my rivalry of the year happened, I guess, during the summer, like just after Mania. Um, it was basically Oba Femi versus Javon Evans versus Trick Williams.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
You can sprinkle some moose in there too.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That was a good little time.
Yeah, just them three kind of battling for the big dog in NXT at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Oba and Femi, Oba and Trick passing the belt back and forth. Javon trying to get in there, but he getting little bro by the big brothers.
That was great.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
great. and then it kind of eventually leading to just a little smidge of respect, which all rivalry should. You know what I'm saying? Like me with the Bears with the Packers. You know what I'm saying? Hate them to death, but there's a sliver of respect. You know what I'm saying? I hate you because I respect you.
Yep.
I know how good you are.
Yep.
I watch you. I hate you.
Okay. Now that was a good rivalry. I enjoyed it. There were some really good ones in NXT this year. I want to give an honorable mention to Tiffy and Charlotte, only because it started to go real. It started to get real. And at the end of the match, when Tiffy sat up and just looked like haggard and beaten, I was like, that was one of the best moments all year in wrestling. When you they got real. So that Tiffy and Charlotte get an honorable mention. But I gotta give it to my boy Seth cashing in on CM Punk at SummerSlam. Because I hate the clip. I hate you. I hate you with every fiber in my being. He hates CM Punk. If he has an opportunity to stab CM Punk in the back, the front, or the side, he does it. And I love the Kaiser Sose moment where he kind of hobbled out there and dropped the crutches and then went. And, man, come on, man. I love that rivalry. I hope it never ends. I don't want to see CM Punk in the ring. I just want it to be verbal. I just want them to have verbal sparring matches at least once a month for the rest of my life.
And now they done pulled their wives into it.
Yeah,
it's great. Yeah. I'm gonna have to. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and veto that one. Yeah, because that's a whole family feud right there. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Yeah, that's a whole family feud. Yeah, shout out to the Rollinses and the Punks.
Yeah, come on. Then brought AJ Lee back in the WWE just for the rivalry. Like, come on.
It's okay. Yeah, you swayed me. I'm gonna change my vote.
Let's go.
That went so hard that they got AJ Lee back.
Yeah, skipping down the entrance.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy. So that's been fun. There's been a lot of micro rivalries that have been pretty good. I've enjoyed a lot of it. Honestly, I've enjoyed so much.
Drew and Punk was good.
Drew and Punk. Oh my God, Drew and Punk was amazing. I've enjoyed a lot of the rivalries that even Damian Priest has had. I enjoy so many, like the rivalries when they actually get two people that are working against each other. Yeah, it's almost always good, but it's really hard to. I noticed it's been hard for them to keep it going. Like they always fall off.
Jade and Naomi was good.
Yep.
Yeah. That's still gonna be man. That's just sitting on the back burner. That's when you look. That's when you freeze the greens from Thanksgiving and then you thaw them out in like March.
Yep.
And they still good.
Yep. Yeah. So we gonna see, man. There's been some really good ones. There's been some really good ones. I really want to see what they can do with this Miz and Melo. It's been like kind of picking back and forth at each other. They haven't had like a series of matches, but Miz and Melo could actually be something special. I can enjoy that. So they've established that they don't like each other. They're always going to take shots at each other when they got opportunity. So I can't wait to see what they can do with that in 2026. Because I like Miz. I don't think the Miz should be just relegated to putting people over down at the lower level. He's still a solid performer. But going into the storyline, speaking of Melo Dome Miz and storylines, what is your favorite storyline of 2025? You're looking live at the best wrestler alive. So what's your best storyline of the year?
So mine has actually been the rise of Maxine Dupree.
Let me get out of here. I'm out. I quit.
I know.
Oh gosh.
Hear me out for a second.
Speaking of good vignettes, shout out to the vignettes.
Yeah, that might be up there, but we'll see. We gotta let that progress. It was after the committee's deadline. This is, you know what I'm saying? We say some shit like that. But her progression all year has been kind of dope. Like just seeing her focusing and locking. I want to be Fab to do the same thing, but I don't know where she at. Man, she hurt. I think she hurt. Something like that. Where she's just there and they're not using it. I thought it was gonna be Fab to do this type of storyline to get better, get good new storyline.
Yeah.
But Maxine is doing it, and for me, she is killing it. Her going toe to toe on the mic with Becky has been dope. Because if there's anywhere she can handle herself, she can handle herself on a microphone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she's learning in the ring. And it was funny. It was so funny to hear y'all argue. I told you I was at work. Y'all, it's up on No Dirt Sheets.
Okay.
And he was like, you said something like she got the best kip up in the game.
No, that's a dude on the thing. That's what the dude on the that one dude said, man. One dude said she had the best kip up in the game. And I'm like, I was just flabbergasted that's what you're hanging your wrestling talent on. So I repeated. I was shocked. I repeated it as like best kip up in the game. I'm like, it just shocked me. Yeah,
true. It sounds weird, right? It sounds weird, but if that's her thing, right? If that is her thing, that's her thing. Because if you notice, they zoom in on her, right? She's good in other areas of her work too.
She's getting better.
Yeah, she's getting good. Right. And that's the whole story. She's getting better. She's not supposed to be the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is good for me.
Right.
Yeah. They're not trying to pass her off as a world beater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That would have set me up.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is her first real test. You're going up against Becky Lynch. You're going up against soon to be Hall of Famer. Right? You beat her.
Yep.
Now, can you beat her again?
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole thing. Are we gonna see her get a clean victory? I would like to see her get a clean victory over Becky, just to kind of show the progression.
Yeah.
It could be a sneak roll up, it could be kind of the same thing. It just don't have to be the distraction one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
But that's my choice for storyline of the year. Maxine
Dupree. and the Kip up. Nah, listen. What up, Dose? Good to see you, bro. Doski. Listen, my storyline of the year is carried over from 2024, but it really got going. Was the Jade Naomi storyline. That was my thing. Yeah, so when they picked that up in 2025, when she came at the Elimination Chamber, come on, man. When Jade came at the Elimination Chamber and everything that happened after that, and the Naomi's crash out and B, don't you turn your back on me. Come on, man. That stuff was, it had me grit. It had me grit. And then Jade walking by Bianca, and Bianca like, I was like, come on, man. That stuff had me grit, man. Had me locked in, man.
I forgot that was this year. That was so early this year. She been out. I forgot that was this year. Damn.
And then it carried a little bit over on social media, talking about I came over, and it was like I came over to your house or something.
Yeah, okay. Again, I'm at the video. All right, I'm sorry, Maxine. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was a lot.
Come on, man.
That was a lot. Man. The big three was in there.
Yeah.
That's my. So I probably know we got moment of the year. You know what I'm saying? We gonna come around and tell a lot of this later on. But yeah, damn. Yeah, they're going over the house. They call her name. I don't know if you got beat down of the year on here, but she showed. Naomi called beat down of the year for sure.
Nah, I don't have it, but there's a holy shit moment. So I mean, that could be anything. That could be.
Can we go to that one next? Then, since we right here.
Hold up, let me see.
Or you got them in. You got them in the order.
Yeah, we can do whatever. It's just us. It's just us, Oos.
Just us, Oos. Well, look, go to holy shit moment of the year.
Boom. All right, so storyline for us is Naomi and Jay, and holy shit,
man, because that beat down
at the Elimination Chamber.
About that. Yeah,
that was crazy.
Yeah.
First of all, the way Jay came out, looking amazing. Had the wet and wavy in. I'm a big fan. Black women, I love you. When you got the wet and wavy, I don't know why. It just looks amazing. She came out with the storm silver, wet and wavy, the all black leather get up. She just looked menacing and sexy at the same time somehow. Storm to the ring. It's not even a pun. I'm talking about Storm. Storm to the ring. Storm is coming. But everybody thought she was about to get Liv. Bianca thought she was about to get Liv. Get her. She in the pod like, that's right, girl. Get her, girl. Get her. Yes, right. You're about to get your ass. She in the pod going crazy. Like, yeah, girl. Yeah, we about to get you. We about to get. She in there having a good time. She know Liv about to get it. And then she pump kicked Naomi. That to me, that moment landed bigger to me than the John Cena heel turn. Like that landed on me bigger than the John Cena heel turn. That was
that was the same night too. That was on the same night, bro.
It was. That was crazy. That was a crazy show. And because that was also the sorry, that moment. Sorry. I will never forget that as long as I live. John Cena yelling sorry as he puts him in the STFU. Come on, man. That was crazy. Oh my God. But yeah, that was a great show. She whooped Naomi, threw her up against every pod, threw her up against the fence, slammed the door on her face, like slid the door. Oh God. That beatdown was sick.
Yeah.
That beatdown was sick.
Yeah. And then the ad do all that. All you hear in the background is Bianca
crying,
screaming and crying. Oh my God, dude.
Heartbreak, man. My heart.
Oh, dude. They did a clip. You know, they clipped the shit and they did the split screen
side by side,
down and her full reaction. Oh man,
acting,
bro.
Acting.
Oh, bro.
Acting.
Oh. And you know a little bit it had to be of it had to be real because she know where the story going. You know what I'm saying? She know where this shit about to go. They've been having fun and all this shit. Now they gotta fight each other. Yeah. That shit was whoo. Yeah, that's my holy shit moment of the year.
Woo, yeah, that was cinema, man. That was cinema. Jimmy took home and licked her wounds. Yeah, he did. And yeah, Dose, hit me up, man. Hit me up.
Big drink.
But, what would be my holy shit moment? I'm not even sure I can pick one that wasn't like my holy shit moment was probably like Kevin Owens related. Like that was a big one. That beatdown was crazy. But some of the stuff Kevin Owens did before he got injured, the work he was doing,
Oh yeah.
some of that stuff was epic for me. I enjoyed the mess out of that. But it's hard, man. Because that match he had with Sammy was crazy, and I couldn't believe like it. I feel like there was a spot from the turnbuckle to the outside through a table. I could be making that up, but I feel like they had a double table set up over the turnbuckle, and I knew it was coming because they set the tables up in a weird spot. I'm like, why would they set the tables here? And then when they went over the turnbuckle, I was like, that's crazy, and it's probably why he's out with his neck. But that was probably I couldn't believe some of the stuff they were doing. I'm like, what? Oh, I don't even know if that was this year. It may not even been this year. Hold up, there was a Kevin Owens street fight, and he did a swanton from out. I gotta see. Hold up. He did a swanton.
That's my dude.
From in the arena, like the steps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Nah, he was going crazy before
a lot of my biggest moments was definitely KO related because he had some stuff he did in the last 2 years, but this year specifically, the stuff he did with Cody, the belt, the wing deagle, the stuff when he was cutting those car promos.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was one too. Otis and Piper Niven. Lash.
Was it this year?
Yeah. It might not, the Otis one, even if the Otis one, I know the Piper Niven was. Piper Niven for sure was. But she did the lash extension on Piper Niven twice. 2 times.
Oh yeah. That was early this year. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was nice. Yeah.
Another one, and this wasn't even on PLE. Javon Evans did a jump like off the rope over to the announce tables. It was crazy. Like he did that like to hit somebody. I was like, that was ridiculous.
Oh
yeah. I think it might have been on Trick. It might have been on Trick.
Yeah, they tried to do it again. They did it twice. I think
it was crazy.
Talking about. I think
I sent that match in Discord because that match with I think it was him and Trick. It was crazy. So those are some of my biggest. Now that I'm thinking about Javon Evans, some of the stuff he's done this year, man, it's been crazy. So Kevin Owens is fading in my memory, but Javon Evans is fresh. So I'm gonna give it Javon that spot because they should have never did it in the first place. It was too dangerous. It was reckless, but it was crazy. I definitely was like mouth dropped when Javon Evans jumped out the ring all the way over to the announce table to like clothesline. It wasn't even like trying to splash down. It was like he got all the way over to the other end of the table.
Right, and just think this is like on a regular Tuesday. Yes, on a random Tuesday, right? This is a random ass episode of NXT.
It was crazy.
So that's why when you was like, that's my weekly show, like TV. Yeah, I could see why, because that just happens on just like random
Tuesdays, man. They get to put through walls, random Tuesdays. It's crazy. Some bad shit moments. Kyle Fletcher, I was watching when Kyle Fletcher did the power bomb on Adam Cole, and I knew that was bad immediately.
Ooh.
Like when he slammed him on the apron, he power bombed him outside on the apron, and his head hit the apron. I was like, no.
Yeah,
that was a bad shit. I was watching when Kyrie, she didn't injure her, but Zoe Stark, when they were both trying to jump.
Both fucking themselves up there. The only one I've seen in person, thankfully, knock on wood, was Nick Diamond get head butted. Split his fucking lip open. This motherfucker needed stitches. Like he had to go straight from the show to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, WWE local medical facility. They don't say hospital. Yeah. But he had to go to the local medical facility and get his lip stitched up, man. But finish the match like holding his lip together.
Yeah.
Getting German suplex, trying to keep his face together. And I think they got the pin. I think they won. So yeah. Whole lip split apart. Type shit. Kept it together though. So yeah. That was one of my in-person IRL holy shit moment.
And speaking of like, I guess bad holy shit, let's skip to this one. The botch of the year. I just mentioned some. I just mentioned some that were bad. But I'm gonna do Kyrie did the same power bomb to the apron on EO that what's his face? Kyle Fletcher did to Adam Cole. I'm not sure why they keep doing that. Don't power bomb people on the outside of the apron so that they're really only going to clip their head. That doesn't make any sense. And Kyrie did that stuff. That was bad. I've seen so many botches with Kyrie this year. It's been crazy. So Kyrie is that botch. Shout out to Jay. Is that botch. But the botch of the year, I'm going to give it to Kyrie. Any of Kyrie's botches. Because Kyrie's the queen of the botches. Second runner-up for me is Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace has some crazy botches. And third is Jey Uso.
Yeah. The whole... Then
he got famous for his botches.
Yeah, they turned it into a storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did something with Punk too. When Punk was trying to hit his neck breaker, and they
come on, man,
just basically tumbled to the ground. Yeah,
them three.
But I'm gonna get meta, and I'm gonna say the botch of the year was Ron Killings. How do you botch that? How do you mess up that level of momentum? If That's it fair. Was one storyline outside of John Cena, outside of like any champions, if it was one storyline that could have lit wrestling on fire, and it did. What's something that burns out? Something that burns really bright but burns out quick. Like I don't even know. Like a supernova or some shit that burn really bright. Like once it gets its hottest and its brightest, it burn out quick or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's how it was. That was the biggest, brightest light burning fire. Stick. Yeah, like a match. Yep. When you first strike a match, it's that big flame. Yeah. And that's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly
that was bad. What happened. That's a good botch. Yeah, that's the storyline botches have been some of the craziest. I don't need to go down that lane of thought. You know how I feel about creative in WWE. I'll leave that there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with my physical botches so I can not go on a creative rant. And you say dropping our truth. I'm driving now.
Yeah. And then next thing you know, well, he ain't bad John Cena, so I ain't bad our truth no more. Get the hell out of here. I hate it all.
His logic makes sense. It's, unfortunately, they botched one thing, so they had to botch the other because they were linked. So that was bad. But on the opposite end, instead of botching it, man, what's the best gimmick this year? What has been the best gimmick going in wrestling? Now I'm gonna go. It's the stupidest thing, but I tell you, I loved it every time I saw it. Let's go, Max. You're the best wrestler alive. Let's go, Max. You're the best wrestler alive. Let's go, Max. You're the best wrestler. The Max Caster Open Challenge. That was hilarious, and it caught on with the crowd. It's still in the middle of a match. If he just stops and does this, they'll start chanting it in the middle of the match. And now they're having him feud with Anthony Bowens, but still tag. So they're not the Acclaim, but they're fighting. So like they'll be in the middle of a match. He'll tag him in, but when they tag, they'll start doing the "Let's go, Max." It's hilarious. It's stupid, but it's my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing going. And now I do it with other stuff. Like I think I did it earlier today with something like what's the best storyline alive? I don't know. I did it with something, but now it's in my brain as a thing that I mix other things in. Let's go something. You're the best cake. You know, I mix it with other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I love it, man. It's dumb. I'm embarrassed. That's one of my favorite gimmicks in wrestling, but it is. I'm sorry. That and we heard people like
we heard people.
Man, them two. Those are my favorites. Those are my favorites, man.
Okay. Okay. Nah, that is a dope one. Okay. Yeah. So shout out to my light-skinned brother Ricochet with the asshole Drake kind of gimmick because it got him on.
love it.
whatever hump he
I
was
love it.
hitting, like you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying, it
Yeah.
got him over that. People don't
Uh-huh.
even really knock him no more. Like
Nope.
the opinion and stance on Ricochet has completely changed
Mhm.
just off that one kind of thing. He actually showed some personality for
Yeah,
real
it
with
was
that.
goofy, but I love it.
But that's not my best gimmick of the year.
But it was a good one. That's a good one, though. That's
Damn
the
good one.
man. Let's go. Shout out to the man of Ricochet. Let's go.
Best gimmick of the year.
Let's go.
And he took the world by storm. Mr. Iguana.
Oh, Mr. Iguana. I promise you. They love Mr. Iguana. My favorite from AAA is La Parka.
Mm-hmm.
He be over there dancing. I love La Parka. But Mr. Iguana, boy, they love some Mr. Iguana, man.
Yeah. See, La Parka is La
I
Parka
love it.
is a damn good gimmick. And it shows that it's a good gimmick because it's been passed down.
Yep. Mhm.
But Mr.
Mr.
Iguana,
Iguana's crazy. He goes crazy.
Mr. Iguana and Nayeska, that's his name. That's her name.
I don't even remember the name, but that's hilarious.
Hope I'm saying it right. But
Yeah,
the
that was great.
whole it's awesome.
It is.
Like when he first came out at what is it? Something both worlds or Clash of the Worlds, whatever.
It was something. Yeah.
It's so
I know
many
what you're-
shows. When they
It
go
took
to
off.
like yeah.
Was it Worlds Collide? Maybe.
When Worlds Collide, Worlds Collide. There we go. We're all gonna say worlds.
Yeah.
When Worlds Collide, yeah. And when he came out at Worlds Collide, the first image of him, he was over. Like he was over, bro. Like when you first see him, it's like
immediately.
oh, look at this nigga, dog. Look at this nigga.
Yeah.
Look at me going.
It was crazy.
You immediately get it, and then he's got the puppet.
Yep. That was beautiful,
And
man.
hell, the puppet worked better than some of these rest. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Work with the puppet.
Working.
Hit you with the puppet. Throw the puppet to you and then hit you. It was so many fun things. And then the whole thing with Finn when they brought the Finn doll, the demon doll.
Yeah.
And they were battling the iguana versus the demon. Come on, man. Come on, man. You right. That was a real good one. That was a good one.
That was a solid one for me. I know it would be easy to say Joe Hendry.
Oh, yeah.
But he been doing that, and I know Mr. Iguana been around too, right? Joe Hendry, the Joe Hendry gimmick definitely got him far. You just say his name and he appear.
Got him to WrestleMania, man.
Got him to WrestleMania versus Randy Orton.
Come on, man.
Come on, bro. And Randy did your poll,
man.
So yeah, but I'm going Mr. Iguana.
Yeah, and just made it to Saturday night's main event during John Cena's final show. Like with the going against the Miz with Ron Cena. Come on, man, that was great. His say his name gimmick is
yeah, that's my honorable mention.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna go with Mr. Iguana.
Mr. Iguana is yours. Man, that's tough. You made me kind of rethink mine, but I'm gonna stick with my Let's Go Max, man. Best wrestler alive. Man.
No, I like that one too because that was built this year organically. It started this year, and it felt
like it was to punish him. It felt like a punishment, but he leaned into it, and because it looked like at first he resented it, and after a few weeks, the crowd started going along with the chant, and then he started smiling and laughing at it because it was so stupid that they were actually doing it. He couldn't believe that they would actually start chanting it. And then when they started chanting, he went with it. It was like you said, it was purely organic. I think it was a punishment at first or something, and it's just taken off. And now that's been going, they're trying to repair him with Bowens. It's been funny. And it's funny because it got him more over than Bowens can. Bowens got better music. Bowens got a better look. I think Bowens is better in the ring. It's like there's no reason that Anthony Bowens shouldn't be getting the love that Max Caster is, but Max Caster's getting it just off that gimmick. It's crazy as heck, but it's silly. It's funny. I like it. I couldn't watch them before when they were doing the whole Scissor Me stuff. I couldn't watch them. It's whatever that just turned me all the way off. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't get into it. But this, once I started watching him quit Scissor My Eyes, man. I started watching it. I started watching it with the Max Caster Open Challenge. I was like, okay, this dude's okay. And then I started seeing him Bowen separately. I'm like, he's okay too. So now I've reversed trend through that organic build of that gimmick. So that's me. But I would never accuse him of being the best person on the mic, which is our next category. So for me, I'm gonna go first because this is not even close. There's nobody in this universe that I have seen as good on the mic as these two people, John Cena and CM Punk. I've never seen anybody. Well, sorry, that's currently in wrestling. Forgive me, because The Rock, he was up there. But man, between those two, I would have to give it to my boy John Cena, because they had some battles this year. I love the way CM Punk did the pipe bomb promo. Or I know he did the Doctor Punkonomics. He did the Doctor Punkonomics. Forgive me. And John Cena did the pipe bomb. So it was, man, that was a good little. They only had a couple of little promos back and forth, but it was a good time. It was a fun time, and they were equally matched on the microphone. So that was my favorite part of the promos, other than when he eviscerated Cody. But man, I gotta give it to John Cena, man. Let me give it to the GOAT for the one time. That's my best on the mic. Enjoyed a lot of the stuff he did, heel or face this year, John Cena. But right behind him, it's like 1 and 1A, CM Punk. Those two are incredible on the microphone. Incredible.
Yeah. I know all the marks want me to be like, LA Knight. Sorry, Marks. It's not happening. Great on the mic, though. Absolutely great on the mic. But but this year for sure, I'm actually leaning into what you're saying. Probably just give them the co-award because the callback quality of those two promos that you mentioned,
crazy.
The Cena pipe bomb rehash, and then the Dr. Punkonomics rehash. Yeah, that was dope. That was iconic right there. That was high points of Cena's heel run. You know what I'm saying? I'm breaking the fourth wall. Hey, Matt Cardona. Hey, Nick Nemeth. And then to see them come back at the end of the
year. Come on.
They get co-winners for me. For sure. Best on the mic. For sure.
That's funny because I forgot about that specific call outs, and then they both show up in the tournament. I forgot all about that. That's crazy. Okay.
And then Punk told Brian Breaker, he said, if you mention my wife again, I'm gonna rip out your eyeballs and piss on your low IQ brain. No, I'm sorry. Let me back up the line. He said if I had a dime for every person that said they can go toe to toe with CM Punk, I'd have a pocket full of dimes. And speaking of dimes, if you mention my wife again, I'm gonna rip out your eyeballs and piss on your low IQ
man.
Brain. That was the whole line.
Those two, Cena and Punk, I wouldn't want to go bar for with them ever. Like if anything was on the line, I wouldn't want to do it just for fun. Sitting around drinking a beer, sure. Get embarrassed. I'm the only person knowing anybody in earshot. But on public TV, like millions are watching, it's gonna be on replay over and over. Nah, I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't even put myself in that situation, man.
I do have an honorable mention for best on the mic.
Don't say Maxine.
No. This motherfucker El Gordo.
Hey.
On the mic.
Yo.
El Gordo done cut some of the craziest promos this year.
Shout out to SWF. Shout out to SWF. Because this man over here too, promo king. We become some promo. I'm trying to tell you, if you go to SWF, check out Shag's SWF on YouTube or on Twitch when he goes live. I think it's Shag's World.
Yeah, Shag's World.
My God, some of the promos we have cut. I know I ain't trying to be funny. I know I'm not modest all the time, and I'm not being modest now. We're promo kings over there. Like it's some of the stuff we put together, man, has been like as good as the stuff that we talking about with Punk and Cena, like with callbacks and everything. That work, I promise you, man. I swear, man, we've had some good stuff. I wish we had some of that stuff in the soundboard. We put out some heat on promos.
Yeah.
We put out some heat. Now that you mentioned it, talking about best of my Gordo, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Rashawn,
Yeah. Gordo be going crazy.
It'd be hilarious. Man.
Whatever El Gordo bring out of you, bro. Nigga, you was meant to be a pro wrestler, my nigga. That's all I'm saying.
Man, I love it, man. I be having fun. Man. It's just so much fun, man. It's just so much fun. Wait till this week. So this week, Rashawn's in therapy. So this week is a therapy session. So it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be. But did you? I don't know. I think I already sent them. So they might be in the. Man, it's fun, man. I love this stuff, man. I love this stuff. The creativity we get to expose. It's best on the mic, man. CM Punk, John Cena, Cole Ward, best on mic. Honorable mention, the Holy Trinity, Gordo, Yella, Rashawn. Yeah. Yeah. Best comedy moment of the year. Let's go. Give me a quick second. I'll be right back. You can start up.
Let's see. Funniest moment of the year. Okay. So I know we're trying to stay on the majors. And I'm hoping he hear me when he come back. Funniest moment of the year is the match between Sean Paul and Miserable and Mr. Killmore.
That was crazy.
At IPW.
That was a great match.
Oh my God. Go watch it on Shoot. Go watch it on Shooting from the Script now. This is going to be a shameless plug, but this match is so worth going to see.
Oh yeah.
From you get everything from clean sportsmanship to a defibrillator. And if you know what I'm talking about, you understand when I say there's a defibrillator in this match. You just have to go see it to believe it. The comedy in this match, and it was an actually good match, right?
Yeah.
But the comedic timing in there, and I know that's their thing, and they specialize at it. But damn, that was good. Yeah. I've seen matches with them independently from each other, but to see them in a match against each other, I was rolling. I was trying to keep it together while on commentary. Just imagine having to commentate someone using a defibrillator in a wrestling match.
Yeah.
And just imagine having to imagine it.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Because
the
it's a mind
was crazy.
Doing it. Right?
With the debris. That was ridiculous, man. That was ridiculous. That was a ridiculous match. Dude. That was a ridiculous match. Come on, man.
They tried to pin the ref.
Yeah, yes. It was beautiful, man. That was a heck of a match.
I mean, and they did, and technically they won the 2-on-1 match, but
yeah,
man, it's a great watch. Like the entertainment level, that's probably the most entertaining match I've seen all year long. Just
that was up there for real.
Just the sheer from bell to bell, those two dudes did a great job, man. So shout out to them, man. That's my comedy moment of the year.
And man, the finishers, like the finishers in there. I mean, it was this finish. They were spamming different finishers. Oh, it was a beautiful match, man. It was like Cena versus AJ Styles. It was like that, but comedy, like amped up comedy. So it was a good match. So I love that one. That's a good moment. On the majors, there were so many good moments. But I think most of the stuff was last year. But R-Truth had me cracking up all year though, man. Like all year.
Oh yeah.
R-Truth had me cracking up all year. I don't know when Tom and Nick landed, whenever Tom and Nick hit,
Tom and Nick was I
that
feel like
last
that
year?
was last year. Yeah.
Last year, okay. Into the
feel like
Judgment Day. Yeah, so I mean that stuff had me cracking up. Man, I know he did some funny stuff since he got cut and got back too. Like it's just been not every time he's doing something, it's been hilarious to me. Trying to think who else. Man.
Now, if you want to just talk about random funny moments,
Mhm.
Jay being drunk as hell after the
Yeah, Jay, man, come on. Him being
uh,
toasted. That boy is toasted.
he was like, I'm about to cut most 5 promo. And
Okay.
low key, Shinsuke was back there lit too. He just
Yeah. But you pointed earlier. You talked about who my favorite comedy moments. It's happened with the men in NXT because you pointed with Oba, Devon, and Trick, and it happened with the women with Bianca, Rhea, and Io. The person getting sunned, Io getting mushed out between Rhea and Bianca, and the same thing happened to Javon between Oba and Trick. That same dynamic and that third person, like you ain't even really in this conversation. Both those instances was like some of the funniest moments. They were like, "Yeah, this is a grown folks conversation." Happened both times, and I loved it both times. EO getting pushed down, like getting mugged, and then Javon Evans getting mugged. Both of those was hilarious. So I enjoy both of those. Every time that spot comes up and that third person just really ain't on the level for real. I love when I see them get something. Man. And it wasn't comedy. Okay, this wasn't comedy. Nope. This is getting my comedy moment of the year, but it wasn't supposed to be funny. When Tiffy set up after the Charlotte match. When Tiffy set up after the Charlotte match and her face, she just looked beat.
Yeah.
That was the funniest moment all year for me.
Yeah,
that
right.
Was
it was
hilarious.
She had some moments that was funny in that rivalry, goddamn it. Because that divorce line she hit in their promo definitely got that dip. She was like, he gonna kick my ass for real after this. But watch this.
Oh god, yeah.
She knew Charlotte was gonna kick her ass for real. Charlotte was. She went right down like, man, hold on. Yeah.
And she got her because Tiffy set up in that match, man. That was pure comedy gold. It wasn't meant to be funny, but when she sat up and her hair was frizzled all over the place, and her face and her tooth was chipped, I cracked up. It was crazy. See, that's mine. And what'd you say yours was again?
Damn, what did I say? Oh, the Mr. Kilmore versus
IPW
Jean Paul. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Well, would that also be your match of the year?
No.
Okay. All right.
No.
Because that was a great match. That was a great match.
Yeah. That was.
And so was the Board versus Team C3. Also a great match. Unexpected finish. That way that fit, I love Classic because he can book a match that I cannot predict the ending of.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can. I don't think I've predicted the end of any of his matches that he puts together. Like the way they go down, I would never have thought of that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. I'm trying not to be biased and pick that match.
Be biased.
I really want to. I really want to. Really.
While you're doing that, real quick, shout out to when we said best on the mic. Shout out to Tony Thunder. Thunder's promos are crazy. Best on mic, comedy moment of the year. Tony Thunder's last promo on I'm gonna just call him the Boyardees. I'm just going.
He's like, I'm just gonna call him the Boyardees.
Yeah, and he's like, he looked like a Kuma, and he looked like this other one, and then he had the pictures up there. Now I was done. So shout out to Tony Thunder for both best on mic and comedy moment of the year. His promo was crazy.
Yeah, and he could easily have match of the year with that match.
Yeah, that was a good match.
Him and the Cobra.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's what made me think of it. That
was great. Yeah, that match was solid. But like I said, man, just my bias is gonna be there. Again, you can go check it out on the channel. You can go check it out in the whole full show. the match, the Team C3 versus the board, definitely gets my match of the year.
Yeah.
Crazy, like a crazy start. Kind of watching the dynamic between ARC and Classic
Man,
and Kenny, watching them get beat up and
I
then them
watched that
coming
again last
back.
week. That was crazy.
hmm Yeah, that was wild. And it was just like, man, it's just like I know this about to go left. I know it's about to go left. And then for it to come down like that, and for it to come down to who it
Mercer.
is, Mercer and
Come on,
Alpha.
man.
That's the last two.
Mercer.
Yeah,
I'd have never
yeah.
in my wildest dreams.
Nah, nah,
The Kang.
nah, nah. But
Nah.
But he's one of the longest reigning
Mhm.
C3 Ultimate Champions.
Yeah.
So
I
he
think the
got just.
longest would be RVP.
hmm yeah,
Stablemate.
yeah, world champion. She's the longest reigning of the because she had her. She's the first champion.
Mm.
She's been the only women's champion.
Mm. That's
Yeah, she
crazy.
been holding it down.
Oof.
She been holding it down. Like yeah. So you know what I'm saying. And her versus Amina would probably like that show had a
That match was
lot of
crazy.
yeah.
That
That show
match was. You know what? If we talking about independence, RVP versus Amina was definitely my. This match had me like stuck, like eyeballs to screen. Amina versus RVP is the one. But yeah, but go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish. If RVP versus Amina is the best match of all time.
right. But no, yeah, just with the like I said, with the story and the build up and the implications behind the match and you know what I'm saying, what it was for, man. Yeah, that was off the chain. It was a good match, man.
Yeah.
My match of the year.
Okay. My match of the year, because I'm gonna stick with the majors. Ooh, man. I want to reach over to AEW a little bit. So it's Adam Page beating John Moxley was it's high up there for me. That I don't just getting the belt out of the briefcase, man. That just oh my god. I just started watching AEW and the whole time the championships in the briefcase, man. I was getting on my nerves. It was I had never seen it. I just started watching this year, and the entire time it's in the briefcase. So I never even saw the belt until Adam Page won it. So I was like, that was
Damn.
yeah. So that was a big moment for me. I want to say that was October, maybe September, but it was late in the year. So I was it was worthwhile waiting for me. But I know people have been waiting since last year, so I couldn't imagine having the championship hidden for close to a year. I couldn't imagine how people dealt with that. But that match was really good. Tony Storm had some bangers. I want to also say WWE. Man, I'm trying to think because Oba's
If I
had
had
some
to
bangers too.
if I had to pick a match of the year though, for
Mhm.
me, that was like well done and
Mhm.
it involved people everybody we liked and a finish that was unexpected
Mhm.
would be the ladies triple threat from
But
WrestleMania
and see,
with Io, Bianca, and Rhea.
yeah, and see, everybody else loves that one, but I didn't.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they match. Yeah, they got that.
and it might be because they did that EO corner spot, and then they did the same thing with Dom in the same.
Mm-hmm.
I think that
Mm-hmm.
takes away something from me.
Right.
And then Bianca, and I didn't like the fact that EO was even in that match because they took the belt off of Rhea, like right before the event. So I didn't like the whole setup. I couldn't get into it. So, but I get you. A lot of people think that's one of the matches of the year. For me, the ladder match after WrestleMania, that might be that tag with my the Street Profits and DIY and yeah,
Oh,
that might be one of my matches of the year because that went hard. That was
that was crazy though.
yeah because they had something to
Oh,
prove.
that was wild. Yeah, that was wild. Yeah, that was wild. I'll change my vote. Yeah,
Okay.
for the major side, yeah, that ladder match was crazy because folks was talking about that shit for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Like they showed up on it was Raw or SmackDown, one of them. They showed up on the show next week and they was
Mm-hmm.
taped up and beat up and they
Yeah. Yep.
couldn't and the crowd was going crazy.
Yep.
Crowd was on their feet just for them showing up
Yep.
again after that match. So yeah, no,
Yeah.
that might be, that might be it, man.
Yeah, so that ladder match, that tag team triple threat, it might have been 4-way. But then the other two that I would put up there with Cena at SummerSlam versus Cody, that was a great match. I hate that he lost, but that was an epic match. And then the one versus AJ Styles, those two, like that love letter wrestling, those were those were the matches that stick out in my brain. But I'm gonna give it to that tag because they have something to prove. But I think Cena did too with that first match, that SummerSlam match against Cody. I feel like he did too. So he put on a banger, and they spam the finishers. And I know everybody don't like that, but certain moments I think it's okay.
Yeah.
Like him rising up out the floor with Cody on his shoulders.
Oh yeah, that was wrong.
That was sick,
a dope shot.
man.
Yeah, that was a dope shot.
Yeah, so man, oh man, it's tough for me. So I'm gonna get a match of the year. Oh my god, I'm gonna give the match of the year to John Cena at SummerSlam. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna give it to John Cena at SummerSlam. Are you gonna stick with that tag match?
Yeah, it's an honorable mention. I'm still going with C3 though.
Okay, cool. Honorable mention. I like that. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, they get the Sharpie. Now, who's going to get the Sharpie for technical master? Who has been the master of the mat in 2025? Now, this is tough because I don't think there are too many technical wrestlers anymore. So we might have to stretch our brain. I'm trying to think of somebody who does not make too many mistakes. They're clean. They handle stuff. And who's been active. Because I know there's some very proficient wrestlers, but a lot of them are not that, like Natty. Natty's super technical. We don't get to see her that often.
Yeah, I don't know. The art of the technicals is, I mean, some people out there, but
yeah, there are. I might end up giving it to Stephanie Vaquer.
Velcro.
Yeah, because she's her stuff is precise. A lot of her stuff is so precise, and it's so precise that it starts to look boring because everything looks exactly the same.
Yeah,
no matter who she's fighting.
Clean. Yeah, it'd be real clean. It's clean and polished. You know what? I go with Stephanie Vaquer because anybody able to pull off the devil's kiss, you know.
Yeah.
Cool with me.
So much so that she yells at people that don't take the devil's kiss the right way. On your knees. Like she be yelling during the match if they ain't on their knees for the kids. Like, cause she wants everything to look a certain way. So I'm gonna give it to her for being a technician. Want everything to look a certain way. And that was that 450 corkscrew she started doing.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. All right, bro. Now listen, we enter in the final stretch, man. We gonna go to the tag team of the year. Now the tag division in WWE has been tough. In AEW, it might even be tougher. So, out of all the promotions, TNA, who's been your tag team of the year? Because you're also going indies, but who's your tag team of the year? Matter of fact, I'll go first on this one. I am going because a lot of the WWE tag teams are getting nerfed and played to the side. I don't even know why. I think I'm gonna go with the Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah, I would probably go Hurt Syndicate too.
Yeah, they had the tag titles for most of the year. I enjoyed their work. Some of the stuff with MJF was a little silly, but as far as their tag stuff, they was pretty dominant. They was making people look. As a matter of fact, like there was some dominant tag teams over AEW. You quit seeing after they got beat by the Hurt Syndicate. Man.
No, we had that name all the champions thing we did on the stream the other day, and we got caught up on the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, which are the them people.
It's the Y6. Two of the Y6. I don't even know which two.
Right.
Gacy and Loomis.
Yeah. All the potential tag teams are on one show, and that division sucks ass.
Man. I would love to have been able to say it was the New Day.
Yeah, I would like to say it was the New Day. They probably had the most consistent year.
I mean, the War Raiders are good, but they injuries.
Yeah.
Judgment Day injuries.
Yeah.
Now the women's tag is coming up. Now, if we'd had more time, the bullies, Lash Legend and Nia Jax, if we had got them earlier, if we had them like from March.
Okay. I'm sorry, I ain't even consider the women's tag champ. Charlotte and Alexa.
Charlexa? Okay.
Yeah, Charlotte and Alexa for sure.
Charlexa? Okay. Best friends?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, the best friends. Yeah, for sure. Because do you have comeback or turnaround of the year or most improved of the year? You most got that too?
Best return and most improved.
Okay, so maybe we can do most improved and segue from there to there after this one.
All right, so most improved next, you said?
Yeah, because I'm leaning into that because anybody able to get the fans to like Charlotte,
that's fair.
Did a hell of a job in this situation, in this tag team with her and Alexa and the best friend storyline, made Charlotte likable to the fans.
Yeah.
Even when they brought her back from injury, and they couldn't get them to like her because she went in just to arrogant mode.
Yeah.
But they allowed Alexa to disarm Charlotte, not into making her weak, but making her vulnerable. So that right there alone is my tag team and probably my most improved.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Most improved would be Charlotte. I'll say Charlotte. I'll give the credit to Charlotte because she leaned into it. Alexa was a good vehicle. You know what I'm saying? I would love to give most improved grappler to Maxine, but she didn't quite hit the improved part.
Yeah,
she's improving.
Yeah. She's got 2 moves she could pull off.
And that's where solid moves. No, yeah, it's there. But when I hear most improved, that's the first person that comes to mind because she wasn't able to really tap into too much character stuff instead of the Ice Queen. I'm the elite athlete, I'm the natural selection, I'm the best, this, that, and the other, or like hatred, or like pure hatred, right? Which hatred is actually easier to portray than people getting along.
Yeah.
It's easy to make people hate you in wrestling. It's hard to make people like you, especially after you've been telling them how much better you are than them, after they've been hating you so long. Right? So she leaned into that and she figured out a way to actually tap into that by allowing Alexa to kind of, you know what I'm saying, allowing herself to bounce off Alexa. So yeah, my most improved grappler, so to speak, is Charlotte Flair.
I like it. And I do feel like her face or her getting approved by the fans when she put out that letter after the whole Tiffy thing, she put out like a letter to the fans or something like, I'm a human. Ashley is somebody different than Charlotte. And I feel like the crowd, after she put that out, the crowd, it kind of softened on her. And then tagging with Alexa, that just went over the top. Like that whole best friends thing, that went over well. My most improved, man, this is tough. Because most of the people stay stagnant through the year. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think. I might go with Trick. Now, not because of his in-ring work, but because of his character work. Once he won the TNA title, he hit something different. He looked like an actual person, an actual character that I could see on the top tiers. Before that, I couldn't really buy into it. It wasn't really landing for me. So Trick Williams actually as a character work most improved, but because I put the word grappler on there, who's actually improved in the ring? I'm gonna say I might actually give it to Jordan Grace. because when she first came into NXT, boy, her botching was, oh god. I was like, yeah, she's powerful, but she's going to kill somebody. But her last two matches were actually either botch free or close to botch free. That match she had with, I'm gonna call her Xia Li. I can't remember her TNA name, and the blank girl, no personality. No, but Kaylani Jordan. It was a really good match. I enjoyed it. So I'm gonna give the most improved grappler probably to Jordan Grace because she is improving down in NXT because she's about to kill somebody or herself, and I'm like, I'm glad to see she's not doing the dive outs, and some of her moves have just gotten cleaner. So I'm gonna give it to Jordan Grace.
Okay.
Now, the best return to the ring. I know you said you wanted to slide into these, but I think for me, let me see. Let me make sure the date. Boom. Okay. So for me, this year, my favorite, the best return for me was Asuka. That was this year. I had to double check. Because she came back. She leaned into like the old music and stuff like that. So whatever the Kabuki Warriors, the old music, I like this presentation of Asuka as opposed to what they were doing with Damage Control. Like they've wiped away the Damage Control, and it's her and Kyrie. They're putting on some really good matches. They're not, putting her on a solo level yet for whatever reason, but I enjoy her work, man. I just like what Asuka brings to the ring. I just watched. She was just in the match the other day, tag match with Kyrie. But no. She did a solo match. I don't remember. I'm just they wrestle so much the same type of matches, so it's hard to remember when they do it. But I enjoy what the Kabuki Warriors are bringing to the ring in this tag division. So I like what Asuka's been doing. I like her blue misting people. When she caught Charlexa in the medical facility in the training room area and missed the deal in the table, she came in like the Joker, like disguise, and caught them slipping. That was beautiful. Yeah, so Asuka's one of my better returns, man. So I miss the women who are really good and technical in the ring, and Asuka's one of those that I can always count on for a good match. I never have to. I don't ever really want to skip her matches.
No, yeah, that's a good pick. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure my choice was from this year because you're talking about return to the rings, and I want to make sure that this was this year. Okay, so my best return to the ring was Corey Graves.
He fought this year?
No, but he took a bump.
Okay.
Maybe he got attacked by Brock Lesnar.
Okay.
Right. So Corey been out due to injury for like all those years, right? His like active in-ring career got cut short due to injuries. And there's been little whispers about him getting back in the ring. And I think that was like one of the first steps.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Was him taking that bump from Brock, even though it was just in September.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was fun to see. It was encouraging to see. It was good to see. So shout out to Corey Graves, man, for getting back in there.
And I'm gonna switch mine. Even though I enjoyed Asuka's, there's somebody's return that I enjoy more. They only fought one time in the whole of 2024, and they came back January 2nd, 2025 for their retirement tour. See, I thought they started wrestling in 2024. I thought they had more matches in 2024. So their official return was in 2025. That is John Cena. So I'm going to give it to John Cena, the best return to the ring. Because this last year, despite what you think about the ups and downs of it, he's put on some banger matches. What up, Greg? Good to see you, my guy. So John Cena will be my best return to the ring 2025.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You said Corey Graves. All right. Well, listen. We are going to go on to the men's wrestler of the year, the male wrestler of the year, Yella. Who is your best male talent across all divisions, platforms, brands, companies?
My men's wrestler of the year.
Yes,
So
yes.
I'll give you my honorable mentions first.
Okay, okay.
Honorable mentions to Javon Evans.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Stepped up and has been everywhere, involved in all storylines basically going on right now. He's basically on the main roster right now. He's the
Mm-hmm.
main roster superstar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go with the BIG of the
The 313.
313,
Let's
the
go.
champion of C3. His friends call him ankles.
Joseph.
Joseph
I
Ira Craig. Yeah,
yeah, say the
man.
whole thing. Like a trap phone.
Yeah. Yeah, he killed this year, bro. He
Yeah,
killed this year. The
yeah.
he had he had a match with, like we mentioned earlier, Tony Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy match just before the Cobra.
Yep.
Um, you know, he is the new C3 Ultimate Wrestling Champion. You know what I'm saying? Going into the big business show coming up in
Mm-hmm.
February. And yes, I know it's gonna sound biased, but I'm giving you
Von
what I
Erich.
saw. I'm giving you what my eyeballs seen.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Just who's had the best year to me in the companies that I watch, him for sure. Is crazy to see how much attention he's brought to C3. Like how much uh he's done. Like he's won other titles in other companies too this year.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't just me being biased with C3 and he's just over
Oh
there.
yeah.
Now he in other companies picking up titles as well. You know what I'm saying? But to me, he's had one of the best, most consistent years this year.
Mm-hmm.
You can look, like I said, you can look other places. You can look at like Javon Evans, maybe that's what I
Oh
say
yeah.
for my honorable mention. Maybe it's somebody like uh uh CM Punk or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? You got the obvious
Mm-hmm.
names, but I don't want to go so much obvious that you
Mm-hmm.
pick those because it is all of them dudes can get it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I want to hear you. I want to hear your selection. This is the interesting.
Man, there's so many I like, but most of them are going to be in AEW. WWE, I really like Oba Femi. Out of NXT, I think him. I really like Drew. I just don't like Drew's moveset, but I really enjoy watching Drew in the ring. Um, there's some people I really do like in WWE, but I just don't see. There's something missing with a lot of people in WWE when it comes to wrestling in the year. But even AEW though, it's hard because as far as wrestling, what I see in the ring, I like Ricochet. There's so Takeshita. There's so many that win me over. I mean, even the Hurt Syndicate. I mean, Lashley and Benjamin. They're really just good in the ring. People that have won me over, Kevin Knight and Speedball Bailey. I don't like wrestlers that don't wear shoes, but I will watch a Speedball match. I can't stand it. There's something about it. There's something about it, man. But there's so many people over AEW. I have to watch their match, and I have to like. I'll be watching a match, or I'll like, have the show sped up, and I'll slow it down to watch their match. So many of the luchas over in AEW. So that just brought me back to my men's wrestler of the year, the lucha. That brought me back. Cielo, Miedo. Come on, Penta. It's got to be Penta.
Penta? Okay.
Penta. Penta has had a heck of a year. You cover your feet, harlot. Penta has had a heck of a year. Up until his injury, man, dude was having a heck of a year. They weren't giving him title opportunities I think he should have got, but his in-ring product was spectacular, top
Mm-hmm.
tier. He was the most fun watch from the time he entered the ring to the finish of the match. Penta. Because again, there's very few people that you can include their entrance as being part of the entertainment product.
Yeah, that's true.
But Penta, it wasn't just like I'm seeing like aura or something. I'm not aura farming. It was entertainment. It was the whole thing. So production value from cover to cover, Penta. Yeah. So
yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
And who'd you say again?
I'm gonna officially go Joseph Ira Credit. I could go.
Yeah, Jassy, you did say that.
Could go Javon Evans or Dom Mysterio. Dom did win the IC title and the AAA title.
Did.
So could give him that, but you know, we gonna let some other people win. Dom honestly could get all the awards from me, but I'm trying to be less as unbiased.
Oh, weird though. This is weird.
Saying, man.
It's weird. Okay. So we will go over to the women's wrestler of the year, female wrestler of the year. And I'll start this one. I know this is probably not who most people think, but Lash Legend. Not just because she's my favorite. Like as far as like she's one of my favorite female wrestlers. She's had some great matches. People, now the ones with what's her face? Jada Parker. Not great. I'll give you that. But man, she's had a great year from the tag, going from Metaphor to Solo.
Yeah.
Going up and down the brand. Had a good showing in the Rumble, like last year.
Yeah.
And it came out with the bougie bully when she hit with Nia. Like she's been bullying those little women on SmackDown. Alexa was ragdolling her. The Kabuki Warriors, they turned the Kabuki Warriors into faces for the match simply by bullying them physically. Like that the crowd just started cheering them, like because where there's two heels fighting each other, they were just so dominant. And I love seeing it. I'm gonna give it to Lash Legend.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be Tony Storm for me.
Tony Storm, okay. Heck of a year.
Yeah. Matches was bangers. Story, character work, bangers like overall.
Has been.
Like, yeah. Her overall presentation from in the ring, out the ring, her character work, her thickness, all of that. It's been on point.
Super fair. I'm with that. She's definitely deserving of Women's Wrestler of the Year. I got like Tony fatigue. I got a little Tony burnout.
Yeah.
I just got a little burnout there.
Yeah, I got you.
But one thing that keeps you from burning out is being part-time. Who is your best part-time performer? Male or female? Best part-time performer. They here for a good time, not a long time. The first people to come to mind for me are Brock and now the Tribal Chief. Those super part-timers. Logan Paul. Logan's been more consistent.
Logan be there every damn week though. Logan,
lately.
I think he cleared up his schedule. Yeah. I think he cleared up his schedule. Shout out to him, man. Like for real. You say what you want. Say what you want, man. But if you watch wrestling, you really can't act like what he doing ain't really lit though. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, this ain't an attempt to get primed. Just a real nigga seeing real shit. My best part-timer though. Who had the best partial year this year? Who came in and did something when they was here? I mean, it probably had to be Roman, man.
Roman.
To be fair, yeah. He is the part-time king right now. Like he can come in whenever he want. You don't have to be around that long. I think he was around maybe a total of like 6 weeks this time.
Yeah. It was very light. Very light schedule.
Yeah, very light schedule this year, but was involved in the only thing I would say is I didn't like the part where they kind of brought him back for War Games after he had told the niggas, I see you, don't talk to me till Christmas.
Christmas, yeah.
Yeah. And then now he back at War Games. But I get it. You need him. It was cool. It was worth it. You know what I'm saying? We got the we're not ever tagging again. We got that, but I'm
Yeah.
sure they'll renege on that. But you know, it's Roman, man. Anytime Roman pop up, do his thug thizzle, it's gonna be a good time. So
Okay. Yeah. I can rock with that. I have a couple. I'm gonna give an honorable mention to an independent. C Red. Shout out to C Red. C3. His part-time, showing up at Fright Night, stuff like that. You know that he's been doing some character work in lieu of a lot of extensive in-ring work as he's winding down his career. So I really appreciate seeing C Red. Honorable mention. But my part-timer, not through any fault of their own, is going to be John Cena. He was going to do 200 dates plus. They said no. You just come in part-time. You just appear 36 times, and you only wrestle like 12 to 14. So best part-time performance for me has got to go to the GOAT, John Wigglesworth Cena. Yeah, I got to give it to the man.
Yeah, that's true. You got to remember he only did 36 dates. It lasted all year, but
he only 36 dates, and all those weren't matches.
Yeah.
So he probably had about one match a month and 2 microphone appearances. That's about how he went out. So, yeah. All right. So we got our last 3 categories, man, for today, man. Appreciate y'all's patience and sticking with us, man, for the Sharpie Awards. Who is your breakout star of the year?
Maxine Dupree. I know you're gonna hate me. Whatever. You be. Whatever. I don't care.
I can't do it. Oh.
I don't care. She is immediately more over as IC champ than Lyra was.
Yes, fair. You win. You got me. You win. Fair.
She is one of the most improved. She's in storyline with arguably the biggest, you know what I'm saying, one of the biggest women in the company.
The man
Becky Lynch right now, and that's not by accident. It's very much by design because she's worked to get there. Yeah. So she's worked to get there. I'll give her that. You know what I'm saying? I can't really think of nobody else. I want to say Javon Evans, but I still don't feel like he's broken out yet.
That's interesting. Okay.
Not to the point to where it's okay. Let me tailor this answer.
Let's go.
He's always been kind of doing his thug. This was just now being seen.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
And it almost feels like he's arrived instead of broken out. Like it's not a.
That's fair.
It's not a where did this. He was on that from day one.
Yeah.
Right. And he's been around since last year.
I got you.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't really like break out. He's had a hell of a year.
Okay.
But Maxine has taken that step forward though. Like it was going to be B5. I'm gonna say it every time. I don't hate that it was mixed. It was supposed to be. It should have been. Let me say it should have been. It definitely should have been. And that's only bias for the reasons that you know. For obvious reasons. Super obvious reasons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll give it to Maxine, man.
Let's go.
She a star, bro. You gotta listen to her reaction that she get when she, you know what I'm saying, when she come out. They don't ever hate her when she come out. They don't ever dislike seeing it.
They love her.
She get a good reaction every time she come out.
She's the cheerleader type. Everybody loves her. I'm not sold on it. I'm just not sold on it. But I always respect people that dedicate themselves to it. And even if they have a lower ceiling, I'm okay with you having a dedicated lower ceiling than like a Tim Tebow. Dedicated, all in, just will never be like an all pro NFL quarterback.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'd rather you be 50% all your career for 100 yards a game, be fully committed. So, but I like what Maxine is working on. I think she's being overhyped, but I see what they're doing. I'm okay with it. I'm not tripping. I'm okay waiting and seeing with Maxine. But as far as breakout stars for me, I get what you're saying, like the arrival versus the breakout. You're right though, because these people have been around. All the people I was going to mention, they have been around. They've been in the pipeline. So breakout would be kind of the wrong term. Breakout would be kind of the wrong term, because I wanted to say Obafemi, but it's not really breakout. It's just visibility. He's just getting
Right.
Yeah, he's just arriving, finally getting promoted, because he was good from the jump, which was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know of any, the way you kind of put it, I don't know of too many breakout stars. Like you saw him in a like meteoric rise. The closest I could think of would be somebody like Speedball Bailey. Because when he popped up, it was like, oh shoot, his eyeball is like, oh wow, he's the way he does in the ring is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, you can say Mr. Iguana, probably.
Mr. Iguana was the other one I was thinking about when you were talking. Mr. Iguana too.
Yeah.
Breakout star.
Like I said, I don't know how long he's been around necessarily.
Neither.
But that's one of those things too.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like he's probably been big in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you can think about somebody who's just who had that like burst, that push, so to speak.
So I might still then go with either Kevin Knight, Speedball Bailey, or Javon Evans, because they're all really young. So it's not like they have really they've been around for a year, but it's like that's been a year that's probably their entire wrestling experience has been within the last couple of years, and they're in the pipeline for the last year or two. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's still gonna be a breakout. So
I know I got an honorable mention for. What's the Miles Bourne?
Miles coming out of the NQCC. Okay.
Yeah, Miles Bourne. Definitely unexpected.
That's fair.
Cog in the wheel. Did not expect him to be as major of a player.
Yeah, that's
and good at being
good
at being in the story. So yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah, he's solid. He won me over, so that's a fair one too. I might go ahead and give it to Speedball Bailey, because he's in major matches at a young age, and I don't like people that don't wear shoes. Like shout out to Greg, man, because cover your feet, Harlot. Like I can't. But he won me over. Like he popped on the scene and he was so dynamic that he won me over, even though like he was just fighting Jungle Jack. What's his name? Jungle Jack Perry.
Mm-hmm.
And Jungle Jack Perry, I don't know if this is part of his gimmick where he bites things. Cause he's a boy in his dinosaur. So does he bite things normally?
Yeah.
Okay, because Speedball like kicked him towards his face and he grabbed his foot and bit it. And I was like,
yeah, he's a scapegoat, but you know, he's a civilized jungle boy now. You know what I'm saying? But he still can go back to you know, he still got his savage ways. You know, Jungle Boy is still there, but
yeah, he's a white guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
to Greg though, like to shoot the guy we talking about is Luke Perry's son from
the real Luke Perry? Oh snap.
Yeah.
That's his son.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's his kid. Yeah.
That's Luke Perry's kid. Oh.
Yeah.
Nah, I like him.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was okay. He was okay.
Luke Perry. Yeah.
Now I like him. This is She Said in the building. Hello. Good to see you. Yeah, that's crazy. I had no idea that was his son. Man, am I that old? I guess I am that old. That's crazy.
Yeah, we are.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm up here watching a wrestler, and this dude is somebody's son. I used to watch on TV. Jeez. It's crazy. Okay. All right. Whew. Distress. I am in distress. Okay. That's my breakout star. So, pop of the year, man. What is your moment of the year? Biggest pop? Maybe somebody, a crowd, whether it was a moment, an entrance. What is your pop of the year? Your Triple H, we make moments.
Okay. So this is gonna be super, super marky inside.
Let's go.
Inside baseball type shit. It is just this is just, you know, my selection of it.
Okay.
The pop for AJ Styles when Alicia Taylor said the real boss of Bullet Club. AJ Styles
Yeah,
was like, "Oh shit,"
that was good. That was
and
good.
everybody in the crowd was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
that was good. That
we're
was a good
doing
moment.
that. All right,
Yeah.
cool. All right. Yeah, I know,
Hmm.
because okay, that and probably you know what? Now that I think about it, that's gonna be my honorable mention.
All right.
The return to AJ Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
People were so crazy over that.
yeah. She
Jesus
might not get.
Christ.
She don't get return of the year for me,
Yeah,
right?
that's
She don't
facts.
because she came back. But she ain't necessarily been back.
Right.
She's
That's
done a couple
facts.
matches. You know what I'm saying? Is up there in
Underwhelming.
return of the year. Yeah, for some people it's gonna be return of the year for sure, for sure.
Yeah. Real big fans. Yeah.
But pop of the
But she ain't
year,
really done nothing. But yeah, that was a big
yeah,
pop.
yeah, dude. What people was crying,
Yeah, that was crazy.
folks was losing it.
Yeah.
I was in shock. I was like, "What's going on?" Because you felt the bit, but you know they could have swerved us or whatever. It wasn't like it wasn't obvious, but they did
Yeah.
it. It's like they actually did it.
Hmm.
She actually did it, and the crowd went crazy.
Yeah.
It's like it might have been a louder pop than when Punk came back to WWE,
Yeah.
and that was in Chicago. Might have been louder because nobody would have thought that. Like Punk had
Yeah.
already came back to wrestling. You know what I mean? He had just
Yeah.
came back to wrestling. But this is her return to wrestling, not just WWE. This is her return back to the business. For
Hmm.
real, for real. So yeah, they went crazy. Yeah, for sure. That's my pop of the year. Went
Okay.
nuts.
Woo. I might kind of cheat a little bit. My moment of the year, because it just went crazy when it happened. Our truth cutting his hair. Our truth cutting his hair.
Oh yeah.
That was a moment squandered, but it was like, I mean, the arena, it was crazy. Like it was. This is
Yeah.
that moment was like, okay, this is about to go somewhere. This is real. They've committed to him cutting his hair off for this turn. It's sad what happened afterwards, but
Yeah. That moment, yeah, that pop was crazy.
that moment was
For
crazy.
for a braid getting cut.
Man, forget you,
Because
a braid. That was dirty. Forget
I mean, Brownlee had three.
you. You a hater.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
he turned heel just so he could cut that shit.
Well, listen, we have come to our final Sharpies, and this is, comes with a glimmer of sadness as we send off legends, people we loved, and I'll say career sign offs too. So in memoriam, man, the Sharpies for people, in careers that are gone. John Cena just retired from in ring action, but there have, of course, been people who have passed this year. The most prominent of which is probably Hulk Hogan, Terry Bollea. Man, so were there other people in your? I think then we also. Oh man, what was that? Gosh, what was that one guy's name? I forgot his name. Uh, I can't remember. I know as soon as I find it, I'm gonna remember.
So this is just a short list of our in memoriam. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. Uh, Sabu,
Sabu. That's what I was trying to find. That's the name.
R.I.P.
Haku. I kept wanting to say Haku, but Sabu.
Yeah, please don't get off. Sabu,
Yeah.
uh, Mongo Steve McMichael, Bears legend as well, man.
Mongo.
Lucha Libre champion Brick Shepard,
Mm-hmm.
Sweet Daddy Zeke, old school wrestler, definitely throwback. If you had parents that watched, they'd probably tell you about him too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Vince Steele, he was a indie worker or something like that.
Pretty much is.
And then there's it's a few more, you know what I'm saying? But no, it's we do want to recognize those that did pass. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Appreciate y'all. I know mentioning Hulk get people a little up in
yeah.
arms, but naivety would have you believe that none of this would be happening. That this would be happening without Hulk Hogan, and none of this
Mhm.
where we at the presentation of pro wrestling itself was based on what Hulk Hogan did. The reason people can get paid the way they do is because of how he did.
Mhm.
People still take his blueprint and do that. So, as far as the business of wrestling is concerned, it sucks that he can't get celebrated the way he should. But
Facts.
we not gonna be as such deprived as dicks to not acknowledge history. Okay. And yeah, man.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
man.
We had
Yeah, somebody said that to a streamer. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't have the same racial animus towards Hulk Hogan because he used the N word or something. I can't care about the guy and the wrestler. I didn't know the guy, so I don't really have personal feelings. 'Cause a lot of people use language I probably wouldn't approve of in situations I wouldn't approve of. So I can't make that my thing. But as far as the character, the wrestler, come on, my childhood, the NWO heel turn, the character, they're still using him to sell beer. So it's like he's a
mm-hmm.
legend. I was shocked when everybody booed him earlier this year when they did the Netflix debut when he
Yeah,
came out. I was shocked how bad they booed him. But I know he supported Trump and everything, but the way they booed a wrestling legend, I was like, Dad, that sucks. Watching him get booed like that and then to die, but that to be your last interaction in
not to be a
WWE was
last.
getting
So
booed.
yeah,
Man,
that
that
was messed
sucked.
up.
I felt bad for that.
Yeah, that's
But
messed
then
up.
they wanted to cheer him after. Now they was like acknowledge him passing. And everybody's cheering, but it's like that, man. Yep. Dead body
Yeah,
slam Andre. Yeah.
you hate to
Man,
see it.
shout out to those we lost, man, in memoriam, man. So
Yeah,
Hawk, man, Sabu,
other
Silk,
names.
Siki.
Yeah, other names. The original Steve Regal, not William Regal, Mr.
Yeah.
Electricity, Steve Regal.
Okay.
Bob Cotter, who was a old school throwback commentary.
Okay.
When the commentator was like one of the most important people on your screen because they were the ones that was filtering the show through you.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they really mattered. They really mattered back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So as commentary, I can't not acknowledge that. And then man,
Facts.
Sir Mo, man, R.I.P. Sir Mo from Men on a
All for
Mission.
men on a mission. Let's
Yeah,
go. Yeah.
yeah, man. Yeah. So that
Yeah.
you talk about childhood. I definitely
Yeah.
grew up watching the New Generation era, and Men on a
Yeah.
Mission was one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So big Fist
Mo and
passed.
Mabel.
Big Fist, Big Mabel. He passed on, and you know what I'm saying. Now Sir Mo, he out of there
Dang.
too. So you know what I'm saying.
Whole tag team upstairs.
Yeah, I know it's crazy to end on in memoriam, but you know you got to remember where you started. You know what I'm saying? All these wrestlers built off of the path of the ones that came before them. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. For sure, man. As we land at the end of this, is there anything that you would want to uh any honorable mentions that you want that we just did things that we did not cover out of your 5 topics that I made 27,832 categories?
nah, man. Shout out to you, bro. Just appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Award for top wrestling co-host of a podcast that be just holding on by a thread is Rashawn.
That's what's up. Thank you,
Uh,
thank you, sir.
yeah, man. It's been a dope year of wrestling overall. Glad I've been a part of the wrestling business in some capacity. And 2026 gonna be lit, man. Starting with big business on
Yeah,
February
February
21st.
21st. Let's go.
Yeah, time to look ahead now. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna be the next Sharpie winner for male and female wrestler? Who's gonna have best gimmick of the year next year? You
Hmm.
know, you want a Sharpie? Show out, and then we watching. We there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? We got dough, and if we don't, our friends got dough, and if we don't, they best friends got dough. So, no idea.
Yeah. It's all right, y'all. It's been a pleasure to give you our Sharpie Awards for the year 2025. We'll be back maybe next week, but if not, we'll see you next year for another riveting episode of the one and only, if not just the first, but the first peer-reviewed, scholarly wrestling podcast. Shooting from the script. We'll see you next time. Because we are all out of shooting from the script.